And we welcome you to Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here is your starting lineup for the home team, the Pittsburgh Pirates. At first base, batting first, Spencer Horwitz. At designated hitter, batting second, Andrew McCutcheon. At right field, batting third, Brian Reynolds. At left field, batting fourth, Tommy Pham. At center field, batting fifth, O'Neill Cruz. At third base, batting sixth, Ke'Bryan Hayes. At catcher, batting seventh, Joey Bart. At second base, batting eighth, Liover Peguero. At shortstop, batting ninth, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. There we go. And pitching today for the Pittsburgh Pirates, it's the left-hander Andrew Heaney, your starting lineup for the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, everybody, and on that note, welcome in to this ball game between the D-backs and the Pirates. Yeah, it's Hernandez goes yard for the Dodgers. Holy cow, 2-0 already for the Dodgers. Just one out into that one. Over on Fox. Wow. Yeah, we're going to do IKEA for that one. Yeah, I did the last name first. I forgot about, because he's got 3 names, and I did the last name first, so my apologies on that one. But we are all good to go. So appreciate all you guys tuning in. My name is cgiulianihpu. We had an hour-long rain delay. We're about to get this game underway at PNC Park. D-backs won the first game 1-0 in 11 innings. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. I am a D-backs fan. How's it going, Jacob? How is it going, guys? Ohtani hit a leadoff shot. I'm a D-backs fan. Yes, I have season tickets to the Arizona Diamondbacks. So we're doing this game here today. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. My name is cgiulianihpu. If you've never been to a JG9 live stream before, how it works is like this. Fire one on the channel with any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything and everything. Any donation should get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Vote in that poll you think wins this game, the D-backs or the Pirates. This game taking place at PNC Park. D-backs looking to get to 1 out of 500. Crochet gets the option of AAA after this series. Negative numbers? It would be negative numbers. It would be negative numbers. There is a 0.0% chance that Crochet is getting optioned to AAA. There is a 0.0% chance. Yeah, the game's in Pittsburgh. I mean, the guy literally has an ERA of 2.19. He's 2 starts from a complete game shutout. There is a 0.0% chance he gets optioned. Thoughts on Travis Kelce doing a Roblox Grow a Garden event? I feel like we're just making up sentences at this point. I know that's real. But I feel like we're just making up sentences. No video came out today only because the script is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So tomorrow's video is going to be about 30 minutes long. It's a broadcasting controversy. It involves the Patriots. And Kurtz yesterday. Yeah, where does that game rank? It might be number 1. 4 homers, 6 for 6, 8 RBI. I mean, you get a hit every time up. You got 4 homers. You could have easily had a 5th. I think it could be. 3 years, $36 million with the Vikings. Good for him. Good for him. He deserves it. I've heard of it. Well, I saw it on Twitter yesterday. I saw Kelce retweet it yesterday. And I'm like, okay. I have no idea what it is, but I saw Kelce retweet it yesterday. I'm like, oh, okay, we're just making up words at this point. Thoughts on Wilkins doing the Raiders? Oh, he's going to. He's going to. For sure. It makes a ton of sense. It makes a ton of sense why you would. I mean, the Raiders don't want to pay him the guaranteed money. Wilkins like, you can't cut me for getting injured just because I don't want to get surgery. I think with the UFL relocation news, I think it sucks. I think the fact that the UFL's been silent on this, they're so disorganized. It doesn't make sense from a TV standpoint. It doesn't make sense from a rating standpoint, an attendance standpoint. It does not make sense what they're doing. And to keep people in the dark like this, it's shameful. It's shameful. Yeah, her Task Force is pretty good. Every donation gets your question right away, so just go there. Same also comes, so you make the call. How many sandwich game we're calling next Wednesday night? Rays, Yankees, Dodgers, Reds, Marlins, Cardinals. Every donation during the game counts as triple toward you make the call. Marte, Carroll, Gurriel due up here for the D-backs is after an hour-long rain delay. We're officially underway. First pitch in there for a strike, and here we go. Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 yesterday, but I got on board 3 times on 3 walks. Ohtani's better because of the historical context. I mean, that was a phenomenal game by him. The historical context of that does make it incredible. How long was the delay? The delay was about an hour. But now we are officially underway. 1-1 the count to Marte. That one up the middle, and that is going to get through for a base hit. So Ketel Marte gets on board the leadoff single. Heaney last time out really struggled against the White Sox, and that went 4 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs allowed. He has not looked great in his last 2 starts. His last 2 starts, he's gone 7 innings, 11 runs allowed, 15 hits. Yeah, the Michigan team would have stayed put if they didn't get kicked out of Ford Field. I would think so. I would think so. This is clearly a Hail Mary attempt, though. It's very clearly a Hail Mary attempt. The problem is that when I look at it right now, it's Corbin Carroll upstairs for a ball, lays off on the butt 1-0. Yeah, I couldn't believe Perry the Plop was to feed you earlier. Could not believe that. Traylon Burks injury, I don't think he's ever playing another down for the Titans. Joe Mixon, didn't hear about that. But Traylon Burks, I think he played his last down with the Titans. There's no hope for him, I don't think. What a bust he was. 2-0 the count. I'm sure Mixon's going to be fine. And if I didn't hear too much about him, I'm sure he's going to be okay. I know Burks going to be out for a while because broken collarbone. That's going to sting. Yeah, Birmingham at the very least, yeah. 2-0 the count to Corb. Carroll yesterday, 1 for 5. He's running a nice little hitting streak. 2-0, fouls it off 2-1. Corbin Carroll has a 6-game hitting streak. Hitting .333 in that stretch. 2-1 the count. Yeah, and Levis hurt. Well, Levis actually increases their win total, probably. Week 1 in jeopardy for Mixon? Oh, I didn't see that. Hang on. Extended time with a foot. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. I did not realize that. Wow. Hopefully it's okay. Man, that sucks for him. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Yeah, that's it for his time, because this is 4th year with the Titans, so they're not going to re-sign him. They're not re-signing him. Everyone, JD7, good video idea with the time Mariners and Marlins played in Seattle with the Marlins' home team due to a conflict with a U2 concert. Oh, that'll be a fun one. I've done a few YouTube videos with the NFL. U2 usually does a very good job with creating conflicts for the schedule. That bitch downstairs, full count. But week 1, Mixon, they say 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance he plays week 1. Burks is not going to play week 1. Burks is going to be out for a while. Yeah, they can actually improve now. 3-2, Carroll. Fouls that one out. Long at bat here. Pitch number 7 coming up. There were some crazy concert stories. Like time the Eagles and Niners had to play on a Saturday because the Beach Boys were playing at Candlestick Park and they didn't realize. Why wasn't Kelsey focused on training camp and on Roblox and Channel for Kids instead? Well, he wasn't missing time on training camp. You could still have hobbies in training camp. It was on for like an hour. 3-2, Carroll chops it, fouled on the first base line. Bella Chi-Town scoreless after 1. I've got all the games on right now. I've got my screen is just a hodgepodge of just random stuff because D-backs are on the big screen. So I've got 10 games on my computer plus the D-backs on there. So follow along with everything. Got 2 games like on like a blow-up screen. Red Sox, Dodgers, and Marlins, Brewers. I got blown up. And then everything else quad box. 3-2. Yeah, that'd be a big blow to Houston's backfield. It would be. It definitely would be. 3-2 the count to Corb with Marte on first. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball upstairs. Corbin chases that high fastball. Heaney gets the first out after a long at-bat. Post out, see him at the sphere, but the coach told him he needed to practice instead. Need to practice at night? How's it going, Gore? Appreciate you, man. Watch the game on TV. 4 counts from the city of Chicago. Wow. Yeah, the regulation during the game counts as triple toward you make the call. It is a close one right now. They got until tomorrow for this one. Start winning games and make the playoffs. Inside for a ball to Gurriel. 1-0. Might make it also again. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Bubic should talk 4 straight to begin. Yeah, that's not good. He's got no out. I like Bubic a lot, too. This is not a good start for him. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean, a wet paper bag is better than Laura's drumming. Fouled off 1-1. And Bubic has been good this season. Bubic has been really good. I took a flyer on him for Cy Young just because, why not? Because the odds were just insane, but yeah, I know, yeah. Watch the Crosstown Classic? Oh, yeah. I got you there. 1-1 the count to Gurriel. He's been struggling as of late, but did have 2 hits yesterday. It was 2 for 4 in that one. D-backs won the one 1-0 in 11. They're the reason Alouettes no longer played Olympic Stadium. Can't host World Cup is a dump. I mean, it pretty much is a dump. I mean, Bud Selig said it was like the worst stadium he's ever seen for baseball. Swing and a miss downstairs, 1-2. Finally got out. Let's go. Let's go. Gurriel, it's been a rough stretch for him. It has been a bit of a rough stretch. Hitting just 216 over his last 22 games. For the jersey. I don't have a D-backs jersey. I actually don't have a D-backs jersey. 1-2 to Gurriel. That one fouled off. And Heaney has not had the best of stretches as of late. This month has been a rough one for him. 9 innings pitched this month. 14 runs allowed. Will it get demolished? I don't know. They're just being more reported. They're just being more reported. It was done 25 years ago? Yeah. It's even worse now. 1-2, way inside, 2-2. No, it just gets more reported. Like, if you go back in the newspaper archives, you will see like lots of injuries, lots of stuff. It just wasn't as reported on because social media basically, like, you get photos and everything now. Fly ball, right field, and right in front of the track, making the play for the second out will be Reynolds. It's Martes to hold it first. So Diamondbacks have the leadoff man on, but back-to-back outs here, and that's going to set Eugenio Suarez up. You might as well keep me updated. Yep. I've got it on. It's definitely nothing top the second, that one, but here comes Eugenio. Eugenio Suarez 0 for his last 10. So he was on a bit of a cold stretch as of late after having one of the most insane stretches in recent memory by any player. Seemed like he could only hit home runs. 0 on the count. Suarez did have the RBI sac fly yesterday in the 11th inning with the ghost runner, the lone run of that game. And obviously we have no idea where Suarez is going to be. In a week's time. 1-1 on the count. Olympic Stadium or Astrodome? Well, right now, I mean, the Astrodome is rotting. So right now, Olympic Stadium. But if you're talking like in their prime, Astrodome. Astrodome was the 8th wonder of the world. Olympic Stadium was always criticized. 1-1. Suarez pops it up. He's going to be 0 for his last 11. As 3 guys converge on the ball. Whoa. Whew. Calling off everyone is O'Neal Cruz. Last thing, I haven't seen the Bob Sanders video, but I know he's been working on that for a while. Because he was talking, like, we're in a group chat, and he was, like, asking our thoughts on, like, the thumbnail and the title, like, 2 months ago. So I knew he was working on that for a while. You know, absolutely, man, on that one, Michael. Absolutely. Would judge out how likely will the Yankees miss the playoffs be a real thing. I mean, right now, there's no one in the AL that wants to take that 6th spot, so I don't think the Yankees are missing. I'd be very surprised if they missed. Now, losing the division, I could see that. I could see the Blue Jays win the division. I could definitely see that. But miss the playoffs, I'd be very, very surprised at this point. Yeah, appreciate all of you guys tuning in for this one. No one with a commanding lead right now in the XP. You got 10 tied for the top 10. Blue Jays are the best team in baseball. They are, right now with record. Right now in record, they are the best team in baseball. Which is crazy. If you told me the Blue Jays and the Brewers were the top 2 teams right now at this point, I would not have believed you. I would not have believed you. Yeah, Yankees is a wild card. I think so. Bud Selig said about Wrigley. Oh, he loves Wrigley. He loves Wrigley. He said when I was with him, he said at the time, and this was 2022, there are 28 good ballparks in baseball. And there's 2 that we got to fix. And that was Oakland and Tampa. Blue Jays Sounders World Series, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Right, if the AL wasn't so bad, Red Sox would be Sounders right now? Absolutely. Absolutely. Even though he loves Wrigley. He loves the aura and the history of Wrigley Field. Blue Jays Mariners, better the LCS because every game is a home game for the Blue Jays. Oh, I don't know about that. You'd be surprised for a Mariners playoff game in Seattle, it would be nothing but Mariners fans. It's almost like Dodgers D-backs. Like Dodgers packed Chase Field, but during the playoffs, it was all D-backs fans. Then once on the day of the double doink. Oh, God. So January 2019, I'm going to guess Without Me by Halsey. I'm going to guess Without Me on that one. First pitch by Merrill, in there for a strike. 0-1. Horwitz, McCutchen, Reynolds due up here. Merrill Kelly. We don't know if this is going to be his last game for the D-backs. 36 years old. But he has been consistent throughout this season. Popped up into foul ground 0-2. This month, 4 starts, a 2.63 ERA. He has been pitching very well as of late. Over the last 2 months, he's got a 2.72 ERA in his last 9 games. All the Jays fans from Vancouver will drive down. Yeah, but how are they going to get the tickets? Mariners fans are going to buy up all the tickets. Thank you, next Ariana Grande. Oh, man, good song. 0-2, fouled off. With how many nips? 2? Oh, man. Okay, so I was close. I was on the right track. Again, because Mariner fans get first dibs for the tickets. Astros don't make the LCS, but they're good. Astros can play. They're maybe the only team right now in the AL that I fully trust, like, going forward. Because the Tigers have been struggling as of late. 1-2. That one fouled off. Every real game is a home game. But again, playoffs are different. Playoffs are different because season ticket holders are going to go. They're not selling their tickets. Season ticket holders will go to those games. Also, there are the things, 1-2, downstairs 2-2. There are the things where teams restrict the area code of who can buy. So there are things where if you're out of market, you are not able to buy a ticket directly from the team. Like, you're not allowed to buy a ticket. 2-2, way outside, full count, and Horwitz battling back from 0-2. Make it full. That was number 1 the week after. Oh, man. Like, there are certain things, like, where the Mariners will probably block anyone with a Canada zip code. 3-2, fouled off again. Pitch number 9 coming up. He missed that bat. Judd Sella said he wanted to be traded. He did not say that. He did not say that. Jays fans in Windsor and near areas shouldn't be exempt. No, they would. No, that's the whole point. Chop foul, so pitch number 10 coming up. Long at bat here to start off. Yeah, probably looks awesome. Like when the Seahawks play the 49ers in the playoffs, anyone with a California code, like, you couldn't buy a ticket. I mean, you could get like secondary market, but you couldn't buy directly from the team. That's a thing. That's the practice for a while. 3-2, grounder to second. Marte bobbles it, throws to English at first. 3 more pitcher strikeouts. We'll see. I mean, against the D-backs, I think he's got a shot. That'll be the first out. Yeah, it was AI Dub. Yep, it had to be AI Dub. It would be the number 1 story on ES. I would have seen it everywhere if that was true. If that was true, I would have seen it everywhere. So after 10 pitches, Blaze Alexander at second, not Marte. Marte was a DH today, so my apologies on that one. We're calling postcodes up here. Did not know that. You know, there's zip codes in the States. Outside, 1-0 the count. But that's been a common practice for teams for a while now. One 0 to McCutchen. Potential future Hall of Famer takes that one for a strike on the slider. 1-1. McCutchen 0 for 5 yesterday. Pirates only had 1 hit yesterday, and that came from Tommy Pham, was a triple off the top of the wall. Other than that, no hits in 11 innings. 1-1, just misses upstairs 2-1. Ah, that stinks for him. That stinks for Drew, man. That 0 for yesterday snapped what was a 4-game hitting streak for McCutchen. Fouled off, 2-2. Has not been the best of months for McCutchen. Hitting just 164 in his last 14 games. Well, figure zip code said. No, he's tied to credit cards, so you can't fake them. It's not like you fake your age on like you must be 18 or older to enter this website. It's not like that. Because they're tied to a billing address. The credit cards are tied to a billing address. Jonathan walked off the guards in game 1. I didn't see that. Well, he's up to bat right now. Guards up 3-0. 2-2. Strike 3 called. Goodbye. Right now, there would still be some Jays fans. They're obviously, it's not a foolproof thing. It's not a foolproof plan, but like you're not going to have a full 100%. If the D-backs are good next year, I could see it. Again, they've been decimated with injuries this year. They've been decimated with injuries. I think 27, though, is more realistic because they ain't get Justin Martinez and Corbin Burns back. You have your ace back. I mean, if you have, by that point, you have Corbin Burns, you have Ryan Nelson, Brandon Pfaadt, and you have some of these other guys from the minors there up. 0-1 the count. And I think that's more realistic. But the idea is that you don't fill the place with visiting fans. Obviously, there would still be some. It's a rip to Alexander at second, and the Pirates have just one hit through 12 innings this series. 1, 2, 3, go the Bucks. We go top 2, nothing. It's Reynolds on the 4-3 out there. Orioles take a 3-0 lead. I think that's Tyler O'Neill on a 2-run shot to right field. Grichuk, English, McCann. And again, Grichuk's one of those guys where if you're selling, it makes a lot of sense that he will not be on the D-backs in the next week. He has not been playing the best of ball as of late. He can just hitless in 3 of his last 4 and 0 for 4 yesterday. I'm not even gonna bother to look that up. It's clearly wherever you got your sources either wrong or it's AI. Colts rather have an awful pass quarterback attack by the turf monster as their starter. Yep, they're kind of screwed. I think they're kind of screwed. I don't have high hopes for the Colts this year. Again, Judge did not request. I would have seen. You don't think everyone would have reported on that one if that was true? You don't think Jeff Passan would have reported on that? You don't think ESPN, Sports Center, Buster Olney, you don't think those guys would report on that? Look, as much as I hate John Boy, you don't think John Boy would report on that? Talking Yanks would have reported on that? Richardson tired from training camp? You know, he might be. He might be. Colts draft Arch. Well, I don't think he's going to be... He's not coming out this year, I don't think. Don't like people disrespect Cam Newton, think he's bad because of the fumble. Yeah, no, people... The 2015 season was incredible for Cam Newton. I think Cam is one of those guys that's overrated and underrated at the same time. I think his 2015 season is massively underrated. To 12 pitches in the current Tigers series at bat. That's a lot of pitches. Like, people saying that Cam Newton got carried that year. In what world? His top guy was Philly Brown. It's wrong they don't put a ton of stock to the quarterback position. Quarterback is the most important position out there, so. 1-0 the count downstairs. Randall Grichuk. 0 for 4 yesterday. Josh Allen leads the Bells to a Super Bowl title. Give it 3 years. Chop foul 1-1. All right. Yeah, we do have emojis in the chat. If you are a member, next members only stream will be Wednesday. It's not going to be Tuesday only because I'm going to be a Cardinals camp for that. 1-1. Well, that's a strike. 1-2. On Wednesday, Rockies broke a 220-game streak without shutting out their opponent. The number 1 song the day of their previous shutout. 1-2 the count. Grichuk. Fly ball, shallow right field, and underneath it is Reynolds for the first out. I'm going to guess I had some help. I'm going to guess I had some help on that one. Oh, yeah, Alien, yeah. I didn't see that. It blended in with the L. I'm going to say I had some help by Morgan Wallen and Post Malone. I'm feeling all right about that guess. I'm feeling all right with that one. Tristan English was raking in the minor leagues, called up, and he will be the first baseman for the D-backs in the wake of Josh Naylor getting traded to the Mariners. 0 for 7 to start his major league career off. 0-1 the count. It was 0 for 3 yesterday. Takes that one upstairs. 1-1. English, the 28-year-old, finally in the major leagues, was very good in Reno, hit .341 this season with the Aces. And he's going to have a chance here over the next 2 months to prove that he can be potentially the first baseman of the future. It was Fortnite? Okay, so I got Post Malone right. Number one song that day. So what was that, 92? I'm just going to guess save the best for last on that one. I'm going to save the best for last on that one. It's dangerous. Yep, I had a feeling. 2-1. English fouls it off 2-2. People disrespect Hurts because of the title game benching. I think to some extent. 2-2 the count. Yeah, I don't know the exact date on that one, Connor, but I'm going to guess save the best for last by Vanessa Williams. 2-2. Upstairs full count. You know, he's 28 yet. Number one song today. Number one song today is... It's still Morgan Wallen. It's got the number one song right now, right? 3-2. English. Fouls that one off. Long at bat here. Well, he was playing well in the minors. They like English a lot, but I think Adrian Del Castillo is going to be the first baseman going forward next year. Anything different? Yes. You know, he's going to be on the IL, but it's not going to be terrible. 3-2. English swing and a miss. 0 for 8 to start his major league career. Oh, no, it's not. It's Ordinary by Alex Warren. What I want is now at number 3. No, it's Ordinary by Alex Warren. My bad. It's Ordinary by Alex Warren. That's a good song. I like that one. First pitch, breaking ball to McCann in their first strike. 0-1. Screwed schedules. Oh, God. It's like 1 step forward, 3 steps back. You know, Ordinary by Alex Warren's number 1 right now. McCann. Swing and a miss downstairs. 0-2. Was 0 for 4 his last start. Had divisions on the SC with protected rivals and played unnamed games. Oh, my God. EA just can't get out of its own way with this game. 0-2, way downstairs. That hit him? That hit McCann on the foot. So McCann gets on board the painful way, but D-backs do have a base runner here. That song is still in one. Yep, 7 weeks now. 7 weeks. 25 has been very stagnant. 2025 has been very stagnant for music. It's been very stagnant. Skibble still nothing. Yeah, we're going to avoid Skibble next week, which is nice as a D-backs fan. My team receives our FCSCs. Oh, jeez. Blaze Alexander due up here. First pitch swinging on the fastball. Misses 0-1. Down the middle on that fastball. 0-2. That's the call of fate. Oh, God. Oh, not that song. Not that song by the Talking Football. So let's go to the next Ronnie Johnson. He's going back-to-back Cy Youngs. We're anything crazy. He's going to win the Cy Young this year. He'll win back-to-back Cy Youngs. I don't have to give up. You fooled me there for a second. 0-2 the count. Check swing. He went. D-backs leave a runner on. I don't think he went, but let's see the replay. He went. We go bottom 2. Yeah, 5-3 is going to be rough for the D-backs. Grichuk, English, McCann, Alexander is not necessarily the best offensive lineup. He had some helps at 19. Bar songs on there, beautiful things. Birds are a feather, yeah. If it wasn't for the recurrent rules, there would be even more. Haven't touched the helmet case all offseason? Yeah, no, so for the offseason, I think this is the set we're going to do. AL, NL, AFC, NFC, and Jaguars in the back. But obviously, Thursday, Chargers play the Lions. I'm changing the cases for that. So, yeah, it depends on how many pitches. It's not based on team success. It's based on individual success. But obviously, when the Chargers play the Lions on Thursday, and we call that game, we will have the cases for the Chargers and the Lions. So, don't you worry. I just feel like this makes the most sense. To do it like this makes the most sense right now. Considering it is the offseason and represent all the teams. This will be the setup during off days. during the NFL season. Obviously, college will have the college setup. And then during NFL games, we'll have the NFL teams playing in that game, specifically. And also, I will say, once football season starts, I've got a plan for how XP is going to work. I developed a plan last night. I like how it is. And there's going to be quite a few chances to add to you make the call. I'll put it that way. So July 31st, we're introducing something new for XP to get that. In. So I'm excited about. Took me a while to figure it out, but I think I figured out how we're going to do it. Gamified a little bit. All right, 456 series tier. Tommy Pham, the only buyer with a hit yesterday, was 1 for 3. The former D-back, acquired from the Mets in 2023, was a rental, but a big rental. Helped the D-backs make the World Series. They do not make it without his contributions that year. He's got a 5-game hitting streak right now. Over his last 5 games, hitting .389. Fouled off 1-1. Yeah, last year's was called off at halftime due to lightning, yes. Or like midway through the third quarter. Because how bad Titans-Browns will be, Mike Goldberg should call the game to make it entertaining. Yes, he should. I have no problem with that. What game was the party you make the calls? Just to be college football, or we'll do MLB and NHL. That one just outside 1-2. It's gonna be a lot of quick you make the calls. I'll put it that way. No, we'll do MLB. We'll do MLB. College football, we're gonna have 2-1 chopped to third. Eugenio drops it. It's E5. Oh man, I like Eugenio, but he cannot play defense. So that'll be E5, and Pham gets on board with a leadoff error. Oh man, that was an easy chopper too. You know, there's going to be a lot of one day you make the calls. I'll put it that way. It's going to be a lot of 1 or 2 day you make the calls. Yeah, we'll have baseball. Calling for lightning Wednesday and Thursday should be fine. All right, that's good. You know, Eugenio cannot play defense. That is... Look, Eugenio, I like him a lot, but I'm not sure how well his game will translate in like 2 years' time. And he cannot play defense. So E5. Do World Baseball Classic next year? We should. We should be doing it. I don't think he interferes in March Madness, so we should be able to do it. Cruz rips a foul 0-1. I have to first figure out, like, Cruz-wise, what I'm doing for my end-of-season Cruz. Because I always need, like, just a break after. Or I might... I have to see first for the UFL. I have to see when UFL season, if there's going to be one, before I book anything. Because I don't want to miss that, because I call the games. But pick up like it's back in time. So I don't know yet. I don't know what the game plan is. Everything in spring is up in the air right now. Everything in spring is up in the air. 0-1. There's also the women's Final Fours coming to Phoenix. Cruz into deep right field, and that is gone. 2-run shot for Cruz. That leadoff error really costly. And the Pirates take a 2-0 lead. Yeah, UFL is a disaster right now with relocations. Yeah, it is not good. What about the pitching choices for Team USA? They should be okay. You've got Screwball. Hockey started dying, Canada? No. Just going through a rough stretch in terms of success, but obviously it's not starting to die there. I mean, Canada hockey is still like the best in the world. Cruz rips it into right. And O'Neal Cruz, his 17th of the season. What's UFL doing? I don't even know at this point. That's a chopper to short. Perdomo, 6-3 on the out. So good bounce back on the first pitch. Yeah, so the game plan for the fall, September, Sunday NFL, Monday NFL, Tuesday, Wednesday MLB, Thursday NFL, Friday college football, Saturday college football. Yeah. Basically. And then during October and November, it's going to be nuts because obviously we got MLB playoffs, and then October, there's weekday football. Nico Shea, Skibble, Skeens. Yeah, there's your 3. We should be okay. And then Fried. And then you got Max Fried. So if you need 4, there's your 4. We're fine on pitching. 1-1 slider miss outside to Joey Bart. Marlins tied the game at 1 on the Brewers. And Sanoa's hustling for a triple. He'll be out, but 1-1 to Bart. Outside 2-1. Bart did not play the last game against the D-backs, so this is his first game of this series. It's been a rough month for Bart. 9 games this month, hitting just 130. 3 for 23. He's got a 2-2 count here. As Merrill Kelly looks to bounce back after that 2-run shot allowed. Again, Kelly's been pitching very well as of late. His last 9 games, he's got a 2.72 ERA, but the Pirates have gotten to him already. Just 1 hit allowed. So 1 earned run, I should say. 1 earned run. 2-2. Bart rips into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. TVs have 5 MLB games in the Argos versus Blue Bombers. Really? I have CFL on. I'm impressed. There we go. The allergies are bad today. So Bart gets on board, just his 4th hit of the month. And that will send Peguero up. And Peguero was in some trouble yesterday. Peguero, as a pinch runner, probably should have had his foot on third yesterday. Should have had his foot on third. No, I just seized on that one. Peguero should have had his foot on third. That pitch just misses downstairs. 1-0. Did not. And D-backs got very lucky because of that yesterday. Peguero probably should have scored the game-tying run. He did not, due to poor base running. Peguero 2 for 10 so far this season. He'll be 2 for 11 as it's popped up to Alexander. And that'll be the second out. The Yankees lose. Well, I know that, I know McMahon had a good game. He made some nice plays at the hot corner. Played some good defense. Did they lose again? Oh my god, they lost again. Oh, jeez. 9-4. Oh my god. September till the end of CFL, always make sure not to play against the NFL, but the biggest game of the year is play right against the NFL. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Because people would watch the Grey Cup here. People would. Fouled off 0-1. IKF, 0 for 4 yesterday. It's been a bit of a rough stretch. As of his last 5 games, 1 for 16. Hitting 0.63 in that stretch. Fouled off again, 0-2. It doesn't make a lot of sense, Jake. I'm with you there. Was it just like the Yankees starters of the new Yankees? It does feel that way. Phillies are 3 for 19 with runners in scoring position, still put up 9. That is incredible. That is insane. 0-2. Grounder to short. Perdomo gets the force at second with Alexander. Pirates get 2. Off the home run by O'Neal Cruz. 1 earned run, 1 unearned. I'm going to go top 3. 2-0 the score. As the Pirates look to even this series. Pirates are 2 out of 3 from the D-backs in Arizona. D-backs took game 1 yesterday of this one. Yankees have beat Wheelchair with a sweep. Ooh, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. To follow the Yankees, if I can't tell you the last time I heard someone tell me they won a game. It's been a while. Seems like it's been a while. Definitely wasn't against the Blue Jays. I know that much. Definitely was not against the Blue Jays. 5 months till Christmas. We're almost there. November 1st is when you really start Christmas music and whatnot. Get those Christmas trees right. I know there was some place. I know Costco started selling. I saw someone post that Costco started selling Christmas merchandise. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. One game with the D-backs open and float, and one where Skeens actually got run support. Yep. Yeah, re-signing Josh is a big move for the Vikes. At Veterans Day, yeah, November 1st. Usually it's either November 1st, Thanksgiving, or December 1st. Yeah, I look a lot like Swinter. I'm a November 1st guy. I think before that. Same as my local Lexus dealer. Starting to look like the Honda Day season. Halloween and fall merch. Well, at least I get that. I mean, when I'm going to Disney, the first day I'm in Disney, we're going to the Magic Kingdom for not so scary Halloween. It's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween the first day I'm in Disney. That is August 15th. You know what's crazy is that I've seen so many kids or so many like people I know who have kids post first day of school pics in Phoenix because they're already back. I'm like, it's the middle of July. Do I think they trade you out? Yes, I do. I think they do. I think they've showed with the nailer trade their sellers. If Cornbirds didn't get hurt, what would it be? Oh, I don't know actually because Ryan Nelson would not be in the rotation, and Ryan Nelson's been a beast. So I actually don't know. Maybe they have 2 more wins than they have. Because they're not going to get rid of Gallen. Phoenix start, yeah, they start in July. I'm just as shocked as you are with that. 1-1 the count. Like people are back in school already in Phoenix. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. Rest of America is August, the Northeast, and some places are around Labor Day. Yeah, they end the start of May. Yeah, they end like middle of May. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Most places it's like the 3rd week of August. Perdomo, grounder on the third base line, fair ball. Nope, just foul. 1-2. When is Phoenix at? Yeah, it's usually around early to mid-May. But Texas is early mid-May, and they go back in like mid-August. You went back to school for Labor Day? Nope, I mean for college I did, but for high school, why not? No. And that is the right call. Just foul. Start August 11th? Yeah, that sounds about right. It was nice too because like preseason, like there were times where I didn't go back before NFL season even started. Fouled off. Well, this goes around here. We'll go back late August. I at least get that. I'm fine with late August. Wife goes back to work this week and her students return 2 weeks. Yeah, it starts too early here. Yeah. I think it should be mid-August. It's Perdomo into right field. That is going to be caught. Nice play there. Diving for that ball is Reynolds for the first out. All the states are different. Yep. All the states are different. Which is it sucks because the AP test. So basically, they're standardized testing. They're like the college tests, the AP test that you take to try and get college credit. They all take place at the same time. So New York are starting a month behind all the other schools, a month and a half. Also means the final month of school is a complete joke. Inside on the slider, 1-0 Marte, back to the top of the order. Looking at Mick Abel. Ooh. That'll be interesting. First day usually the same day as kickoff game? Yeah. That one downstairs 2-0. Promises all the games start day after Labor Day. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it's not standardized here at all. It's not standardized here at all. Which makes it really, really hard for college process, college applications, and AP and whatnot. 2-0 popped up. Marte will not get on board this time. He's got the only hit of the game for the D-backs. Someone popped up to second for the second out. So Heaney's had a rough month so far, but pitching well today. D-backs have just 1 run this series through 13 innings. And comes Corbin Carroll with 2 out and nobody on. And they're not starting school until after Labor Day. Yeah, don't you want to end earlier? Don't you want to end earlier? They legally cannot start school because of how insanely big of a safer is there. I get that, at least. I at least get that. There's actually a reason for that. Carry covered the glue hole and Tigers together. I don't know what it was. I don't know what's going on in Detroit right now. Marlins take a 2-1 lead. Looks like state unfair. Krusty Krab unfair. 1-0 to Corb. That one was in the zone, but a terrible framing job. 2-0, and I don't blame him for calling that a ball. That was in the zone all the way, but Joey Bart did a terrible job behind the plate, thinking that pitch missed. 2-0. High fastball, swings and fouls it off 2-1. Imagine going back to school in August. Everyone's still enjoying the rest of their summer vacation. Yeah, but most people are going back in August. Most people are going back in August. 2-1. Chop foul 2-2. Yeah, most people go back in August. Going back in September is the exception to the rule. I would say if it were up to me, you end the first week of June, you go back the last week of August. 2-2. Grounder to second. And it's going to be 4-3 on the out. So 3 up, 3 down. Heaney, 50 pitches. So he's thrown a lot so far, but he's only allowed 2 base runners. He's allowed no one past first base. I go bottom 3. 2-0 to score. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Help us out on the channel. Again, any donation counts triple toward you make the call. You got until Sunday to decide which game we're doing for that. It's unfortunate to have North Turner on staff, yeah. Oh, man. Second time through the order. Horwitz, McCutchen, Reynolds. This season, second time through. Kelly, opponent saying just 182 on him. And getting on board 23% of the time. He's been very good this year. Very long summer break as I had him mid-May, go back late August. Oh, wow. Yeah, college was weird. College, I would sometimes be done before the NFL draft, and I would go back in mid-August. It was bizarre. It was almost too long. Now that I want to go back, now that I want to go back home, after your first year, so once you, freshman year going back home is fine. Then once you go back home as sophomore, it's like, oh, I really want to just stay here. But you had 3.5 months off. I would take my final on April 27th or something. And I would be going back. My first day of class would be August 20th. It'd be wait. How's it going? Oh, you're finally over the flu? Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, the flu sucks. Not fun. Not fun. Moved from Minnesota to Colorado. My freshman year in Minnesota ended in June. My sophomore year started mid-August, so I had a very short summer. While I moved to a completely different state. Yeah. Well, that was through college. We ended my senior year of high school. We ended in the last week of June, and I went back mid-August. Yeah, the fact that North Turner made an AFC Championship is surprising. Kelly, first pitch to Horwitz. Rips it into right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Leadoff man on board for the second straight inning. That's 3 hits allowed for Kelly today. Now send McCutchen up. Easily 1-0 over the Stros. Yep. Do I have a game on? I don't think I have the one on. Mullins lead 2-1 top 4 there. 3-2 in the Guards game. 3-2 in the Red Sox game. Red Sox leading. 0-0 Blue Jays Tigers. Bottom 7 there. 1-0 Rays. Bottom 6. McCutchen first pitch on the inside corner. Just misses 1-0. Carl's still in the Padres after all these years. Yeah, who wants the 6th seed in the NL right now? Does anyone? I actually don't know. Come on with the fire. Appreciate you, man. Are the Yankees intentionally losing despite the Mets? That would be really stupid if they were. Something tells me they're not intentionally losing. Something tells me they don't want to fall further and further back of the Blue Jays. Something tells me they want to try winning games. I don't think they're intentionally losing despite the Mets. I think they just suck right now. Appreciate you, Gamata. $15 on the fish. 2 on the count. It's McCutchen swing and miss there. They're not losing. What would even be the incentive for that one? What would be the incentive to intentionally lose on purpose like that? For a better matchup? You don't even get a better matchup. Downstairs 3-1. Kelly in some trouble right now. Yeah, Tigers lose 10 and still be fine. Yeah, the AL Central is just bad. AL Central is bad. They're just struggling. They're just struggling. That's all it is. That's all it is. They're just struggling. 3-1 the count. Grounder. Diving play by Perdomo. 6-4-3. Nice play by Perdomo. Saves an infield, or saves a hit up the middle, I should say. And turns the 6-4-3 double play. Yankees still want the Mets and wants to win the division. Why? Why would they care about that? Just because he was a former Met or former Yankee? Why would they care about that? Why would they care whether the Mets win the division or not? Why would they possibly care? Yeah, every year there's type players. Every year. Yep, you're right on that. Well, they play every day, so that's also part of it. 0-1 the count to Reynolds. Reds are one good at bat and reliever away from making the playoffs. Yeah, they should be buyers. Reds should be buyers. I like them a lot. I do like the Reds a lot. Mets get swept by the Rays and lose to the Red Sox. I know just screw the Yankees over. Maybe. No, that was just them being feeble. But when the Yankees do it, it's they're intentionally losing. Chopper to first. Steps on the bag himself. So Kelly faces the minimum that inning thanks to a great double play turn by Perdomo. We go top four, 2-0. Yankee fans on Twitter cheer for the Phils just to spite the Mets. Well, that's... I mean, I get that. Wait. Cheer for the Phillies... Wait, what? Wait. Oh, we cheer for the Phillies in this series? Oh, they're stupid. They're stupid. I think I meant cheer for the Phillies to win games after this one. You mean like cheer for the Phillies in this one? In this series, just to spite... That is stupid. I'll put it this way. If I'm a Jaguars fan, I'm a Jaguars fan. I am one game back of the division. And we're playing the... Let's I don't like the Chiefs because they just win all the time. We're playing the Chargers. And the Chargers and Chiefs are tied on the division hunt. And I root for the Chargers to beat the Jaguars just to spite the Chiefs. That would be really... Like, you get why that sounds stupid. You get why that sounds stupid, right? I mean, I would get the logic if it was like September and you're 20 back. Come on with the tour. Yes, a lot of fans think season's over with Judge out. Well, I will say, they are worse without Judge. I mean, that's obvious. But he's not out for the season. They're still going to buy, because we always saw that with McMahon. They're going to buy. So that's not the issue. They're going to buy. It's a hideous uniform weekend for the Red Sox. I don't get the logic with this, with the City Connects. It's like, let's go throwback logos for Hall of Fame weekend, but also let's do the complete mismatched jerseys in the process. Some players with Badgers guaranteed to win against the Gophers for this coming season. Jeez, that's stupid. Give them extra innovation, why don't you? So Brody Catcher will get fired? Yeah, but they would have fired a long time ago. First pitch swinging. Gurriel pops it into shallow left field, and that'll be the first out. This fan makes the grab. The Chargers deny the Chiefs. Could deny the Chiefs eventually that'll be worth it. Yeah, I'm saying like if we're a game out. Look, if we're like 3-12, okay, different story potentially. At least I understand that. You think like long term, it's not out of spite. I at least get that. You got the new one, it's great. Oh, I cannot wait. At least I understand that. I'm not crazy about it, but at least I understand it, like long term. Like it's almost like me with the Jaguars. It was like, okay, like if we're gonna lose, I want it to be so bad that you can't avoid the problems anymore, and some guys have to go. So I at least get that, but that's thinking long term. That's not just spiting a random team. 0-1 outside of Suarez, 1-1. Like that's thinking long term here. Like rooting for your team to lose for the long term vision makes sense. Like if it's like, okay, like 2020, I want the Jags to keep losing, so we would get the number 1 pick. That's different than wanting them to lose out of spite for a random team. 2-1. Allen sets the Bills rushing touchdown record week 2. Should we have a ceremony from? Yes, we should. Yes. Thoughts on the Dolphins being cursed? A lot of Waz right now. A lot of Waz. 2-2. Let the uniforms stay ready. Yep, I'm with you there. Like if therapists and Stacy episode run for their money. Oh, it's that good. Oh, I can't wait. After this on the car situation, I'm gonna go into the shop on the day before I leave for my cruise. Not the cruise, before Disney, so that I can do it while there. 2-2. Sweet, I miss upstairs. My allergies have sucked, so I've just been like, and I was like, I didn't know what, like, I've been so busy. Like, something came up late last night that I couldn't get to, so that's why I didn't put out a video. I was just, like, exhausted. So, I promise tonight. Gritchuk now. People dissing Hogan after he died. Look, as a wrestler, he was great, but obviously, as a person, I get it. As a person, I get it, but no one's dissing him as a wrestler. But obviously, as a person, he had some questionable viewpoints. I'll put it that way. No, I'm not going on a cruise. Going to dissing. Not a cruise. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since him run. Still, like, nothing from the detective or anything. 1-0, grounded to third, and that'll be a 5-3 out. So, Heaney allowed a leadoff single, and after that, no hits allowed. Never on the guy? No, not yet. At least if they did, they haven't told me. Cole's gonna tank the season. Or you just see Richardson a ball out. I will say, if you're playing Jones, it's a lost cause. You're playing Jones, it is a lost cause. Broadcasting video take place at NFL and NBC, right? Yes, it does. Going back to the 90s. Going back to the 1990s. Today's guards, World Several Hurdles in mid-off. Feels that way. Favorite cruise? Royal Caribbean. I think the cruise I went on last year with my family. Was awesome. We went like 4th of July. The boat was nice. The atmosphere was incredible. Left out in New York. And the energy was just so much fun. The energy was just incredible on that cruise. So, that might be my favorite cruise. Yeah, it's one of those where you have to kind of separate the person from the art, if that makes sense. Can't play skill for it. No. No, you can't. No, I wasn't feeling the best yesterday, Ben. That's why I didn't put out a video. So I was just like, I slept for a while yesterday. I worked on the script, and I was going to get the footage in, and I realized, oh, crap, I'm exhausted. So usually I watch videos when I edit videos, but I couldn't get a chance to do that here. Jack Jones, I'm not crazy about him. Look, I'm an ASU alum. I was never crazy about Jones. Wasn't crazy about, like, he's just a penalty magnet. I'm not crazy about Jack Jones. AI vid, it's gonna be probably before I go on vacation, because the problem is that every time I think I have, like, the outline for a script, the problem is that I find another channel by them. Experienced some early trouble today, got a posted battery. Oh, man, that sucks. We go bottom 4. Another low-scoring affair here. Rangers may never lose again. Looking good right now. 4-2, end of 3. Yeah, they were 20 over 500. Yeah, bats have gone dormant. Kenny Pocket, yeah. Kenny Polly Pocket, Hot Pocket. Tim Brody. I do like Tim Brody. Cam Ward Bell to see his halftime. I will say, that was bizarre. That was very bizarre. 1-0 the count, Tommy Pham. I will say, he should not have done that, but Cristobal said that, he said that was the plan from the start, which is just, I don't get it. Longer than the DG video? Probably not. No, it wouldn't be longer than that. Now, the John Boy one will be. The John Boy one with fair use will be. Yeah, that is the IA video. Yes, that is the IA video. Tigers send the water? No, that division is so bad. They're still fine. That's a grounder, and that'll be a base hit up the middle. Into no man's land. Up the middle, and Alexander cannot get there in time. So for the third string, Pirates get the leadoff man on. Whose tailspin's worse, Mets or Yankees? Oh, Yankees. Definitely the Yankees. Yeah, Tigers pitchers. What, John Boy? Yeah, I might wait a little bit, because the more that comes out with John Boy, like, it's getting bad with John Boy right now. The more that comes out, the more that comes out, it's not great right now. Cruz, first pitch swinging, downstairs, 0-1. Mets team I've been to in person, wait. Oh, yes. Oh, besides Stebat, yes, Mets I've been to the second most, yes. And Johnson Savora, not that I could find. Remember, John Boy basically, recently? Oh, yeah, an employee told George Springer to kill himself. Live on stream. Multiple times. An employee of John Boy did a live stream doing the Yankee. It would almost feel like if, so O'Neal Cruz, he's up right now. He hit the 2-run shot, earlier. Imagine if I said after that stream, or after that home run, O'Neal Cruz, you are a worthless human being. Go kill yourself. Like, that would be, like, awful. That would be so out of line. 1-2 the count. A John Boy employee said that while doing Yankees Blue Jays after Springer did something. He drove in a run. And remember, John Boy now MLB partners with them. So an employee of Major League Baseball basically told a player to go kill himself. So, and he's not been fired yet by John Boy because John Boy is a horrible human being. So, 1-2 the count. It's like, if MLB wants me to fire him, I got no choice, but I'm not going to fire him. Popped up. Making the play at short. Perdomo for the first out. What are we doing Sunday? We are doing, I think we're just going to do Sunday Night Baseball. I think we're just doing Sunday Night Baseball. I don't think we're going to be doing the early D-backs game. So we'll drive back to the house. That's good at least. Got a jump start. What's football extra put up to? Pickoff play gets back in time. Yeah, I don't like icing on bowl games. Yeah, some people with no common sense can help. Yep, you're right on that one. Yeah, John Boy was, well, it wasn't okay. He said, like, you can't say that, but he's not, like, taking any action against him unless MLB comes in and says, yeah, you're, and it made national news too. Oh, on the count, like, it made New York Post and whatnot. Oh, no, they're two different people. So John Boys is the guy from Secret Base. I have no bad thing to say about him. He is awesome. He is like my inspiration for doing this. He is awesome. John Boys is great. Love that guy. His videos are incredible. His style is incredible. I love his stuff. They are two different people. That's the confusing part. That's the confusing part. There are two different people with similar names. Into right center field, and that is going to be sliding grab caught. What a play there by Corbin Carroll. Again, no Alec Thomas in center because he's on the bereavement list. So Corbin Carroll taking over in center. Moving him from right to center, and he is so fast out there. Makes the play. Yeah, also, I've only made one of them, but even like this one. Like, it made Yahoo, it made New York Post, it made, like, this made, like, this isn't, like, Mount Alma Molehill here. This is, like, this made actual coverage. 0-1 the count, swing and a miss by Bart. Do you think Grand Canyon's having the Pac teams mad being in the mound was early? I think so. I think so. 0-1, fouled off. 0-2. Brett Favre overrated? No. I mean, he won 3 straight MVPs. I mean, I think he's a bit underrated, actually, at this point. I think because people look at the picks and people don't like him as a person, which I completely get. I think he's actually a bit underrated at this point. 0-2 the count. That went into right field. That should get down for base, and it does. Into the stands, so a ground rule double. So runners on second and third. I was running on contact number 2. Actually, probably best case scenario. That went to the stands for a ground rule double. So I'm not sure that Grichuk, who is not fast enough, was going to get there in time. I think there would have been a play at the plate, but I think the Pirates would have scored a run there. Favre's first over Rogers. Rogers is just dumb. He's not, like, a criminal. NBA Rizzo scored usually around mid-August. Fouled off 0-1. Usually around mid-August. How so with Grand Canyon? I think just wanted to show off their power. I mean, Grand Canyon, they know they're going to be the top dog. They're going to be the top dog. With their base and the money they've got. 0-1, grounder to short. 6-3 on the out. So Pirates leave 2 stranded. We go top 5, 2-0 the score. Yeah, Crabbe being a great quarterback. Yep, that's a good way to describe him. Yep. I'm with you on that one, Walter. I'm 100% with you on that one. I'm 100% with you. I don't get the logic used by Miami. And it was a bad look for Ward, bad look for Crystal, bad look for everyone. It was deception. It was deception by Miami, and I hate that. I hate that. Well, new video on Football Expert. Did the 1901 Michigan Wolverines win a championship? Wow, great story. It'll be great basketball, will we? Clayton Tune, he's not a good quarterback, but I don't know anything bad about Clayton Tune as a person. I'm right there with you, Walter. Like, you're part of the team. You're part of the team. If you're gonna play, play. If you're not, don't. But don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Greg Cannon's a good addition, but other than that, they are definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel. Well, Ward played the first half of his bowl game, and then he got the record, and then he immediately pulled himself from the game. He got the record, and then he immediately pulled himself. Yeah, UC Davis, yeah, they should not be in the Mountain West. Either yes or question that can be answered in 5 seconds. Yes. Back on Thursday, I was looking back at the 03-04 playoffs. 4th and 26 never happened. Packers beat the Panthers. I think they do. I think they do. And then you have Brady against Favre, but that would be a fun Super Bowl. But the one we had was fun already. The one we had was fun. Marlins looking at 500? I think so. I think so. They're awfully close right now. I always say with the Marlins, I didn't think it'd be this good, but I did say the first 2 months are going to suck. But they got a lot of young talent that they got the trade deadline. And they're going to start, I'd rather play them early in the season than later. Denver disappointing platform? Yes. Yes. There's another video by them. Do wide receivers play defense? First pitch, down the hill for a strike, 0-1. English, 0-for-8 to start off his major league career. And Heaney has been terrible as of late. 3 games this month, 18 hits in 9 innings, 14 runs allowed. But today, 1 hit allowed. That was the leadoff man. Houseback was grossly overcome in a wildcard game. Oh, fact. You don't say we want the ball, we're going to score. You don't say that. 0-2. English into left, and that is going to knock it down. Sliding play there by Pham for the first out. And English will have to wait a little bit longer for his first hit. The guys have been called up hitting-wise have not been good this year. English 0-for-9 to start. Lawler, no hits when he came up. Tawa was fine for a little bit, but then disappointed. A lot of guys are playing bowl games at all. Yeah, but you don't do that. You don't, like, screw over the fans or your teammates by doing that. Packers on coaching was not that good for them. Brain ball 0-1 the count. And Favre underperformed that year, too. How many critical picks do you throw in the postseason? Favre? Oh, man. Well, obviously, the 07 NFC Championship, 09 NFC Championship. McCann fouls that one off 0-2. Obviously, the Rams game. The playoffs and the divisional. The 4-hour, they did not say that. No, they did not say we want the ball, we're going to score. They did not say that. 0-2. Upstairs 1-2. I get it, though. Believe me, I get it. I don't like this trend of college athletes not playing the game. I get it. I'm with Walter on that one. I get it. I get the idea of, look, you're getting money as that is going to drop for a base hit. McCann gets some more for the second time today, and just the second hit of the game for the D-backs. I get it. Like, look, you're getting paid. You're getting a scholarship. You have a job. You can't just quit your job and then get all the benefits. I get it. I completely get it. I do think something's got to give with these college student athletes sitting out bowl games. How about Kurt's game yesterday? Yeah, that was nuts. I think it might be the best game by any player in the history of baseball from a hitting standpoint. You have to separate hitters and pitchers, but I think you can't do much better than that. 6 for 6, driving 8 runs, you score 6 times, you hit 4 homers, you're a rookie, and you almost hit a 5th. Goes off the top of the wall. 1-0 the count. Yeah, I'm with Walter on this one. I don't like the trend of players not playing bowl games. 1-0, Alexander into right field, and that is going to stay up there long enough to make the play for Reynolds. Yeah, best right rookie? Yeah, easily. Now some Perdomo up in the 9 spot. Perdomo is bounced around the order. He goes sometimes in the 3, sometimes in the 9, sometimes he's leading off. Terrace can track. Well, they're still in first. Because the AL Central is just that bad. First pitch way upstairs, 1-0 the count. Perdomo wisely lays that one off 2-0. Grichuk getting traded. I wanted to get traded. He's on the older side of things. He's not great defensively. ADC can play the DH spot. I mean, I think Grichuk should get traded. Is he Cleveland catch him? I cannot. Oh, shoo! Oh, you meant like he's actually getting traded. Right now. Oh, crap. Oh, you actually... Oh, crap. Mid-game. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. 2-1 the count. Popped up. Perdomo into foul territory and making the play. Coming from third is Hayes. He just got traded. He just got traded mid-game. So Grichuk has been traded. We don't know. He's hugging people in the dugout. Apparently to the Royals. Apparently he's going to the Royals. He is going to the Royals. Randall Grichuk. I don't know why the Royals, I don't know why they're buying. Why are the Royals buying? Why are they buying? The Royals are... I'm fine with him getting traded. I'm fine with him getting traded. Again, it means ADC can play full time. But why are they buying? I'm so confused by this. They're 2 under 500. Why are you buying a vet on a rental? For a box ever hit. Oh no, yeah, Ichiro. I mean, the way he got out of the box, he was so fast. Olympus Severino, no, he's one of the best tackles of all time. So Barossa moves into center field. So Jorge Barossa is the new center fielder. Corey McCall back to his natural position at right. Boys are playing Grand Canyon volleyball and soccer, tell you? Grand Canyon got their way. That's what that tells me. I don't know why they're buying. I have no clue why they're buying. It's not like he's playing well. Like, it's not like it's like a Eugenio Suarez kind of player. But yeah, Passon just tweeted too. Grichuk has been traded to the Royals. Or else I'd be really stupid. IKF up to bat. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. So Barossa is now in center. I don't know what the D-backs got. They got anything even remotely good. Royals on 4 out? Yeah, but the D-backs are 3 out. 3.5 out. Okay, so we'll wait on trade deals. 0-2. Downstairs 1-2. D-backs stands up so far this season. People just like watching this team play. They like watching Corbin Carroll, Ketel Marte. The promotions have been pretty good this year in terms of bobbleheads and fireworks nights. Also, they fixed the roof, so that helps a lot. 5-3 on the out. For the first time since the first single, the Pirates connected the leadoff man on. Now, third time through the order. Demmer a top 10 all time. I would be inclined to say yes on that. Whether Rose by 2 with Rose McGovern just late, just like to reply. Yeah, I wonder who tweeted that. I don't know who tweeted that, but whoever it was, probably a smart man. Probably a smart man. And currently some are back collapse, yeah, but still, they're not going to catch up to them. What are the details in this trade? Oh, 1. One the count. Average way outside 2-1. They're excited to buy. I'm fine buying guys who have long-term contracts. So if you're buying a guy that's under contract till 27, I'm fine with that. Fouled off 2-2. They're saying 3 hours, different situation. Yeah, they know the injuries can be difficult. Yeah. D-backs win the Tiger Series? I hope so. I think the D-backs, the thing with them is that they're selling off guys that are aging. Goodbye, inside corner. They're selling off guys that are aging. Farm Burrito, did that matchup ever happen? Yes, it did. Yes. They're selling off guys that are aging and are not part of the long-term plans. So they're not selling off the core. So I think it's not like they're true sellers. Like, they're not getting rid of Carroll, Marte, Perdomo. They're not getting rid of any of those guys. Alec Thomas. Brandon Pfaadt, Ryan Nelson. Not getting rid of those guys. It's aging guys that don't fit into the long-term plans. Fouled off 0-1. So it's a little bit different. 5-3 Marlins now. 3-run shot by Hernandez. Now, if you want to buy guys... If the D-backs buy guys who have... I'm fine trading Grichuk. He has not been good this season. I'm fine with that. It means ZDC can play for DH full-time. I like Del Castillo. I want him to get more bats. And Del Castillo could be the future at that spot. 1-1 the count. I bet you misses downstairs. 1-1. McCutcheon check swing. Did he go? He did. 1-2. Both times the first 6 umpires to make the call on the check swing. He said yes. Buy relievers? Yeah, if you buy long-term guys. Now, don't buy Reynolds. But if you're buying guys that are under contract till 27, fine with that. Fine with that. Hyde, Chopper, Suarez, barehanded play. Oh, he makes that play. He makes that one. 5-3. Heck of a play. Suarez redeems himself. Maybe, I guess. I mean, it did allow a 2-run shot after that, but... Suarez with a barehanded grab. He makes that play. Makes the hard play. Can't make the easy play. But makes that one. And we go top 6, 2-0. It's 25 and 12 was 37. Holy cow. That would be insane. D-backs 200 moving Suarez will probably get Bowman Abel. Maybe. Maybe. So I'm trying to figure out who we got in this. It's probably like some single-way guy. There's no way. I mean, Grichuk has not been good. He's got 2 months left on his contract. He's giving hugs in the dugout. And now he is gone. Wow. Is the Rockies fan who glazed the Phillies and Red Sox a fake fan? No. I don't know what that would mean. Still no update on who we got for this. I like Grichuk last year. This year, obviously, has not been great for him, and he didn't fit into the long-term plans. It's not great in the outfield. And Del Castillo, I think, is definitely the better option at designated hitter. And he's young. I won't be the full-time guy going forward. Yeah, player be named there? Probably. Team has like an 0-17, the Saints. They have no quarterback. The Saints have no quarterback. Still no update yet. I'm guessing it's going to be Cash. Or some guy in single A. I'm guessing it's got to be some guy in single A. There's no way it's going to be anyone good. There's no way. Well, I guess which parks? I think Citi Field is one of them. So Fenway and Wrigley? I don't know. Cabrera, the new pitcher, so Heaney's done. So they're going to the pen already, which is a bit odd, because, again, I don't know why you go to the pen for 5 innings with Heaney was pitching lights out. Unless you don't want him to go a third time through. I guess they don't want Heaney to go a third time through? He's in line for the win. Heaney third time through this season. Opponent's getting 373 against him, so I guess the idea is don't have him go a third time through, but I don't know. I think he's earned the right. I think he's earned the right to. Oh, you're good, Walter. You're good. You're good. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. I don't blame you one bit. You're good. I don't blame you. You're totally fine. 0-1. Chopped to third. 5-3 on the out. So Cabrera, the new pitcher for the Pirates. It's his third team this season. Got a piece of D-backs memorabilia. Found a brand new in the bag D-backs ball with the old purple A logo on it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't think any team's going 0-17, but I think the Saints have the best chance. 99 free shipping. Nice. That's a good deal. That's a really good deal. War special? I don't know. We'll see. Got all 3 Citi Field with Wrigley? Oh, no. I didn't see it. I didn't see a tweet about it, but I didn't see it too. I just guessed. I think Amana said earlier City, so I just guessed the other two were like historic ballparks that didn't have to meet the dimension requirements. Oh, on the count to Corb. He's over 2 today. We know Cabrera can go at least 30 pitches. He's done it before. Fouled off 0-2. And Carroll right now running a 6-game hitting streak, but over 2 so far today. And he is now in right field. Barossa in center. So I'm trying to figure out who we got. Still no updates on who the D-backs got. But Grichuk has been traded. He started the game in right. He is now in Kansas City. Yeah, Cubs have been iffy since the All-Star break. Rising Glaze, Phillies, Red Sox hates the Mets and Yankees with Apache more than D-backs, Giants, Dodgers. That's odd. Now that's odd. That I think is a bit odd. Division comes first. 0-2, Corbin. Jobs it to first, and he'll take it himself. The second out. Tom Brewer's done nothing today for Arizona. I mean, the whole line's done nothing. They've only had 2 hits. Only got on board 3 times. McCann got on board twice. Marte got on board the leadoff single. Other than that, nothing. All-time women's soccer starting 11. Yeah, I got to have Martin there. Sinclair, Ham, Lily, Rapinoe, Solo. Ooh. Heath might be on there. Defensively, Heath might be on there. You want to just wait till the game's over? It doesn't work like that. Because every team's playing at different times. So, if not now, when? Because you got to get the minor league guys in there, too. Because the minor league guys, they might play at the same time. Have dangerous squashing been they made the playoffs that year? Oh, I don't think that's dangerous. Nothing was stopping the Packers that year. The Packers were a free trade. Nothing was stopping them that year. Oh, one Gurriel swinging a miss downstairs 0-2. Gurriel could be next. I could see Gurriel being the next one to go. He's been struggling lately as well, and I'm not sure if he fits into the plans in 26. He's still winning the return. 0-2, Gurriel. Hard hit ball into left field. Base hit. Just I bashed Gurriel for not exactly being the best balls of late. Everything is not part of the future plans, I don't think. He gets up more with a 2-out knock. When we get playoff game, I think Panthers would have won that one. Cubs would playoffs, some of the 70s fired. Yeah, I mean, if they miss the playoffs, the whole staff is gone. If they blow this, if they miss the playoffs, he's gone. The MLB just tweeted it. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who they got. Okay, pitching. Okay, it's a pitching prospect. It's a reliever. Cabrera's right card. Yeah, I don't know. Ramirez is going to be the new pitcher. So Cabrera's done. They'll bring Ramirez in. So already using their third pitcher. Yohan Ramirez. Coming in. Ramirez, last time he pitched, 3 innings of 1 hit ball against the White Sox. You figure he'll be in line to go... I mean, he's gone over 30 pitches each of his last 3 games. There's only 3 games this season. You figure the game plan with Ramirez would be have him go the 7th and finish the inning. Right, Gregory Soto on the Mets. Yes, the best Soto on the Mets. Okay, it's a reliever. The D-backs got a reliever. They got a reliever. They got a prospect. Don't know who the reliever is. Again, there's no name. So it's not even like I don't know who the player. Literally, there is no name. Andrew Hoffman. Here we go. Andrew Hoffman is going to Arizona. So Andrew Hoffman is going. Andrew Hoffman is going to the D-backs. I mean, he's in the majors right now. He's 25 in the majors? Wait. That's actually... That's actually a way better return than I thought. Okay. Hasn't been great this season by any means. Ramirez, first pitch, nice in there for a strike, 0-1. Ramirez a 4-0 on the LCS all time, that is true. Yeah, it's with the D-backs. He's not been great this year in the majors, but he's only played like 3 games. 25 years old? A 2.25 ERA in Omaha? Like, outside 1-1? How long is he under contract for? You didn't get him until 27. Pre-arbitration. He's locked up till 27. For a 2-month rental? Okay, 1-1. Suarez rips into left, back-to-back hits for the D-backs as they try to get a rally going here. First time today I've gotten a runner in scoring position. And here comes Barossa, who is in the game replacing Grichuk, who just got traded to the Royals. I'll take that. Barossa, swing, foul off 0-1. If the hand fall off, he probably gets coached there. He's got a good case. Although, no, I think it still would have been Capers. For what he did, second-year team, expansion team, Capers probably gets it still. Oh, 0-1. Yeah, I don't get why they made that trade. I'm right there with you. I don't get it. 0-1, outside 1-1. I am very confused by that trade for the Royals. Andrew Hoffman for Randall Grichuk. I'm more than fine with that return. I expected like a single-A guy. I expected nothing. I expected a single-A guy hitting like 270 outside their top prospects list. 1-2, goodbye, right down the middle. You know, you can trade mid-game. It's happened. So D-backs leave 2 on. We go bottom 6. I honestly don't even care about the game anymore. I honestly, like, this is one of those where I don't even care about the game anymore. Like, this is... I will gladly take this. Maybe they asked who should they acquire for their run. Yeah. I'm confused. Marlins are best team in the league right now. I mean, they're playing lights out. Playing lights out. We go bottom 6. I don't think... Unless I'm missing something here. I don't think this trade makes sense for the Royals. And Andrew Hoffman, in AAA this year, a 2.25 ERA in 40 innings. A whip of barely above 1. Now, it's not been great in the majors in his 3 games, but man, he's starting to get things figured out. And last time he did pitch well against the Cubs. He finished that game. When 2 innings, 2 hits allowed. He does have, like, I guess some control issues in the majors so far, but... Only walked 10 batters in 40 innings in the minors this year. Is under contract till 27? Come on, with your Mets are aggressively pursuing Sandy, fires Stearns. Well, Sandy at least... If you think you can fix him, I mean, to be fair, the Mets pitching staff looks solid at the start of the season. Like, maybe... Like, he's a guy I think can be fixed. I think he can be fixed. I would just change challenge to the game. That was when Kritchik was saying goodbye, so I figured join the stream as well. All good, man. All good. I'm glad you did. That is a solid return for the D-backs. First pitch by Kelly, in there for a strike. Heart of the order, Reynolds, Pham, Cruz. Oh, 1. Reynolds chops it foul. 0-2. On the inside corner, goodbye. Reynolds looks at that one. Anthony go yard. Anthony's been playing well this year. Anthony has been playing well. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Pham. He's 1 for 2 today. He's the only player with multiple hits this series so far. And they doubled. Bregman scored. Oh, wow. 1-1 the count. Got to go. All good. All good. Appreciate you, man. Glad you're feeling better. Glad you're feeling better. Tank 5 is Colts if you do make your wild card team. Well, I think this... I'm not sure it's tanking. I think the thing with the Colts, you got to know if you have your quarterback. If you're the owner of the Colts, you look at the quarterback room to give it a shot. Yeah, I think you want to see if Richardson's the guy. You want to see if Richardson's the guy. I think that's very clear. You have to see if Richardson's the guy. If he is the guy, great. If not, then you go for a quarterback. Inside 2-2. The Colts are not tanking. The Colts, it makes no sense to tank when we have a question mark at quarterback. It makes no sense when we have a question mark at quarterback. Like, Richardson at the end of the day is still a first-round pick that's got potential. I don't think he's going to do anything with it, but at the end of the day, you drafted him as a raw prospect, and he's looked very raw so far. You know, Detroit has been in trouble lately. I don't know what's up with them. We called their only game that they won in that stretch. 2-2 to the former D-back Tommy Pham. Bottom part of the zone just missed. Howell Ridge? I mean, I don't disagree with you there. I was laughing when the Colts took him at 4 because as a Florida fan, I'm like, really? Chopped, foul. We stay alive. Full count to Tommy Pham. Shot foul again. Kelly over 80 pitches now. We'll see how long he goes. You figure he can go 7. He's pitched well today. He has pitched well. He's allowed 1 earned run. That's it. He's having another great outing. Kelly has gone over 100 before this season, so. Josh Allen was a reach, yes. Into right center field, and making the play in right is Corbin Carroll for the second out. Again, he moved over from center to right after the Grichuk trade. Yeah, because the thing with Allen, he was very raw. He had his moments at Wyoming, but he also looked terrible at times. Massive heat dome, that's unusually in the south. Oh, boy. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Yeah, they developed him well. The thing with Allen, he had a good attitude, and he improved every year. Richardson, I haven't seen the improvement year to year early on. 0-1 the count. Outside 1-1. You're drinking this for the crowd, Oxford, yeah. Josh Allen, L. Jackson. Well, I thought Allen would be a bust. I did not think Lamar would be a bust. I thought Lamar would be good. Cruz. Deep right field, but at the track making the play is Carroll. Only 85 pitches through 6 for Kelly. Why is he not pitching? He got pulled. He was pitching well, but this season, 3rd time through the order, he's been terrible. So I guess the idea is they don't want to have him go a 3rd time through. So they went to the pen already. I don't agree with it personally. But, that's what's happened. Bryce Young bust? No, he improved last year. It's too early to tell. 7-3 Marlins now. They just hit a home run. Encouraged by coaching with Wright. Yeah, he was not good. Wright should not have been hired. I was never a fan of Reich in Indy at the very end. Richardson has gotten worse. Allen got better year to year. Like, you had a feeling someone's going to be brewing. Obviously, you can't say the same with Richardson right now. Probably, yeah. He was pitching well, too. I don't get why they pulled him. He only allowed 1 hit. No walks. 1 hit by pitch. I mean, he was pitching well, but I guess 3rd time through the order... he Reich Stanford football? Oh boy. Ferguson, the new pitcher. So I'm confused by what the Pirates are doing in terms of their bullpen. Because we know Ramirez can go a long ways. We know he can go with 30 pitches, but he's only going for 1 out, and they've already used their 4th pitcher. They're going deep into their pen for this game. And it's not like the D-backs have really done anything so far. Offensively, they've got 1 guy in scoring position all game. That's it. English, looking for his first major league hit. And get the leadoff man on here. We'll have to cold straight up. I got Stroud. Oh, boy. Break well in the first strike. 1-1 the count. Against the Eagles, he played well. If Leggett made that grab, probably win that game. Colts sees Philly with their quarterback situation could be a candidate for number 1 pick. They could be. Especially with Steichen. I'm not crazy about that. 2-1 upstairs. Yeah, they failed luck. They did. Patricia gets an ample corner job. Ohio State as well? No. No, I think he burned every bridge in the book in the NFL. People hate Patricia in the NFL. I think he burned every bridge there. English fouls it off down the first base line. 2-2. Hope they both play like crap. We need a long-term quarterback. Yeah. Sacrifice 1 year for 15 years of stability. I get that. I get that. That was me with the Jaguars in 2020 once I realized Minshew was not the guy. 2-2. Marlins and Buffs. You know, they got a shot. The way they're playing right now, they got a shot. They're a bit far behind, relatively speaking. They got a lot of ground to make up, but they have a shot, which I never thought I'd say. Downgrade DC? Yes, they did. Which ones are home and away? The same place finishers? It's on a rotation. 2-2. Chopper to third, and English is 0 for 10 to start his major league career. Reds get the third wild card. I have the Reds making the playoffs at the start of the season. I think they got a shot. I think they need one more arm, I think. I think they need one more arm and one more bat. So I'd be buying if I'm the Reds. D-backs trade. How to make a trade in the middle of the game? Well, teams do that. Teams like trades in the middle of the games in baseball. It's not unusual because minor league teams and major league teams play different times. They're all on different schedules, so it's not unusual. But I like the trade. I like the trade a lot. Hoffman looks solid in AAA from the numbers. Grichuk's not that good. He's got 2 months left on his contract. Hoffman's under contract till 2027. I think it's a good move for the D-backs. And Grichuk wasn't even a very good player, nor should he have been. It means Adrian Del Castillo, who I like a lot, can play DH full time. I like that a lot. Both corners from 22 have a job after this season. I'd say like 35%. Yeah, Reds up 4-2 on the Rays right now. De La Cruz, yep, he's so good. He's so good. 1-0 the count to McCann. He's got on board twice today. Got hit by a pitch and then got a base hit. It's a good trade for the Royals? I don't think so. No, I don't know why they're buying. They're 2 back. Or they're 2 under 500. They're back of the wild card hunt. And they're right now down 6-2. They're buying a 2-month rental. McCann shops it to short. They can't leave the ball out of the infield today. 6-3 on the out. And Allison Alexander up. McCullough making a case for manager there? Could be. You know, it could be. I mean, if they make it, I think he's got to be. Unless you're going Brewers. Unless you're going Brewers on that. Again, second both get fired after the season. Yeah. I'm not impressed with the Cardinals so far. I'm not impressed with the Cardinals, I will say. They have not looked great in camp so far. Unless their front seven is just that good. At every level. Like, their offensive line looks bad right now. 0 on the count. They promise to keep the manager happy afterwards. Yeah, it's kind of important. Kind of important. 0-1 to Blaze. Upstairs 1-1. So far, the D-backs have made 2 trades. Trade Naylor, traded Grichuk. You can't put Heaney back in. You can't put Heaney back in. Once you get pulled, you're out. Upstairs 2-1. No, Royals, no, it's not a good trade for the Royals. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No, once you're pulled in baseball, you don't go back in. So, Heaney's done. That's the end of him. 5 innings, 1 hit. 2-1. Blaze fouls it off. Jake Plummer. It's a fine quarterback. It's fine. I mean, a lot of Jay Cutler in a lot of ways. Two the count. Blaze will call for time. So he steps out of the box. Two to Blaze. Swing and a miss. Blaze strikes out. Yeah, that 5 through 8 spot, I did say that was going to be a problem today, and it has been. I'm not crazy about Blaze either, but... Alright, with that in mind, 7th inning stretch, let's do this. Take me out to the ball game. Here we go. Where are we going here? Where are we going? Timeout. Where are we going? Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Hang on. Playing on what to do. Hang on. Timeout. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm blanking on what to do next. We Are Family is too many notes for... I was doing it on the MIDI. I can't do We Are Family. What else I would. I have no idea what to do. We'll just... Yeah, I was going to do We Are Family, and then realized, wait, there are way too many notes for what I've got. There are way too many notes for We Are Family. In terms of the chords and whatnot, there's way too many notes. So, if I had actual MIDI, I could do it, but I don't have a MIDI, so I'm stuck with this. So, otherwise I would. We're back on our way. Bottom 7 we go. Kelly out there for a 7th inning of work. Renegade by Sticks. Could have done that, yeah. Could have done that potentially. 1-1 and down on the play goes McCann. McCann got hit by the foul. Or that by the Clarks. Oh, man. How the Giants clubs Danny Cannell quarterback. Yeah, Reeves worked miracles that season. Or not Reeves, Fossil. Fossil worked miracles that season. Reeves was 93, obviously. Yeah, he got hit in the jewels. Oh, yeah, he got hit in the jewels. It should be okay. He just took a ball to the sweet spot. Put it that way. Make some more Houston Oilers photos. You're in luck. Tomorrow is sort of an Oilers video. Tomorrow we do talk about the Oilers. Love you, Blue Babies. Yep. Do love that era of football. We will have a sort of Oilers related tomorrow. Mainly about the Patriots, but we do talk about the Oilers in that one a lot. The Bonds are 5 out of the wild card going into tonight's game. Yeah, and they're in a good spot right now. They could do it. You know, they could do it. 1-1. Yeah, we didn't have Jules back in high school. My sister, her class had Jules. We were before. We were, like, in that sweet spot, like, right before. Chuck's managed in the big leagues for 20 years. Yep. 2-1. Popped up. Will stay and play at will, and making the play at first and foul ground is English for the first out. I've never heard of that group. Dear Hoof, I've never heard of that group. So Kelly, another masterclass for him. He's been lights out. Only 1 earned run allowed. Yeah, still 2-0. Yep, this has not been a good offensive series. No. No on that one. No. Doc Rivers. Why is he still an NBA head coach? Because in the NBA, if you have one good year, you can milk that into 5 more jobs. He was also an NBA Cup champion, so put some respect on him. Put on Never Let Go by Steelheart. Oh, God, I love that song. I love that song. If they had that at karaoke, I would attempt it. I would attempt it just to see what the heck happens. If they had that song. Fouled off 1-1. It's like it starts off 1-1. It's like, okay, so far it's so good. And then you get to the, like, a minute in, and it's like, oh, God. I would try it. If they had it, I would do it. 1-1. Downstairs 2-1. You figure this could be Kelly's last inning of work. And maybe Bacchus goes to the 8th. You'll for relocation, so you can be a military motorboats fan? Probably. The A flat is the killer. The A flat is the killer. Do I have a hard time with the high or the low notes? Oh, how high are we talking? Like anything above a C. Anything above a high C, it's like, okay, hit or miss. I have to work my voice a little bit. 3-2. Depends on the song. Low notes, I'm not crazy about low notes because a sound doesn't travel as well. High notes, I know going in no matter what, I can go up to a C. I know no matter what. Any night karaoke, I can go up to a C. The question is, can I go higher than that? Like chest voice. Obviously falsetto I can. I can go very high on falsetto. But anything above a C, it's like, okay, how am I feeling? I have no idea before I go there if I'm going to be able to do it or not. Full count. Was that a fluke? Jaguars upset? I mean, they were a good team. They were a good team. I'm not sure it was a fluke. I mean, it was definitely a crazy upset. Peguero is now up, and now I see a call to the bullpen. They're going to get someone loosened up just in case. Kelly on 95 pitches. You figure he's going to do that. Hasher XM? All right. That's on the list. That is on the list. Total Eclipse of the Heart is on the list as well. They don't have it on the list, but they do have Total Eclipse of the Heart. They also, what I found out last night, they have Rocky Horror. Oh, Self-Frank's warming up. All right. They have Rocky Horror. They have the Time Warp. Which I was not expecting. I 1-0, swing and a miss 1-1. How many of them against Patriots AFC Championship? The Jaguars in 96? I think they just ran out of steam. Brunell not play well that game. They do have the Time Warp. Which is... Oof. Like they were doing their set list, and they're like, okay, we're gonna do something for Rocky Horror. I'm like, wait, what? They did the Time Warp, and I'm like, okay. So if you do want that, that is on the list. That is one of the songs that is technically not on the karaoke list, but it is. They have it. There's a few songs like that. We're the Champions. They have that's not on the list. Sober by Tool is another one that they have, but I don't think it's on the list. For some reason. Well, hype they'll miss the playoffs. Raiders, I'm not sure they're getting, like, playoff hype. Sing Rock Horror, Super Loud, Neighbor, Lebs, a formal complaint. 1-1. Figueroa up the middle, base hit. Will he send the runner to third? They will not. They'll hold him at second. So back-to-back guys get on board as you feel like Kelly is nearing the end of his rope here. We're going to control and sustain. All right, I'll take a listen. Yeah, so the songs that are not on the list, they do have. The sus version of one of the same songs on the list, same instrumental. What do you mean by the sus version? I have no idea what you mean by that. Which song are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. 98. Well, I mean, they weren't, like, Vermeil did not have control of this. Like, Vermeil and the players feuded a ton. Plan on zero. All right, I will. Vermeil and his players feuded a ton. Because Vermeil was way too hard on his guys before 99. Yeah, Simon was great. Great quarterback. I'm way too soon. Everything professional lessons? I've never either. I've never done professional lessons. It was inquired, but I never got like professional private lessons or whatnot. Alright, so after the mound visit here, you got IKF. Grounder to short, diving play with Perdomo. Well, he definitely didn't get the out at first. Did he get the out at second? On his butt, I don't think he did. Bases loaded. I don't think he got the out. I don't think he did. That'll be a base hit. And that'll be it for Kelly. Okay, they do get the out in second. They do change the call. They do get the out in second. So Kelly's done. Edwards of a raid? No. He nothing ever left the Colts for the Cardinals? Yeah, but he was only last. He was old by that point. He was old. Did he get the out in second? Yeah, he got the out in second. All right, so runners on the corners, 2 out. And Saul Frank's going to come in. So Kelly, 6 2/3. Another great outing for him. Just had no run support, but Kelly, 1 earned run. That's it. Here comes Saul Frank. All right, let's hear this. I won't change the lyrics of the song. If you're asking that, I can't change the lyrics of the song. All right, let's hear this bad boy. Let's hear what you sent me. Oh God. Like I said, I can hit it, but I need to work on it. Yeah. Yeah, you got to the A eventually. You got to the high A eventually. You got there. Eventually. I can control it. I can control it. The thing is that I go chest voice everything like to a C. Everything above a C. It's like okay. There are some days I can hit it. I can go up to a D on the chest voice. Like I'm feeling I'll try separate ways. What was that sound? That was Michael singing. That was Michael singing. Go bottom to 7 for Saul Frank. And Saul Frank, if you don't recall, Saul Frank did get suspended for a year for betting. He's back, and he's been pretty sharp for the D-backs so far this year. 5 innings. No runs allowed. Everett? No, he was retired by that point. Everett was retired by that point. Everett was retired. Take a little bit of context, yeah. Best mainstream music singing voices. Oh, the sad part is he's actually like easily like top 5. That's the sad part with him. He's easily top 5. His voice is insane. Like the tone on his voice is just. I mean, it really is like the voice of an angel. Problem is that he is a horrible person, but like the power in his vocals, yeah. Like, he's an insane vocalist. Saul Frank, first pitch way inside to Horwitz. So they don't have Kelly go a 4th time through the order. Saul Frank, last time pitch against the Stros, 1 inning, 1 walk, no hits allowed. 1-0 in their first strike. Yeah, Hoffman's to return. I like that for the D-backs. You know, Hoffman's under contract till 27. Rorschach hasn't been playing well lately. He was not even full-time. ADC should be the full-time DH now. The other thing, too, with that is Hoffman looks solid in AAA this year, so I'm fine with that. That one outside, 2-1. Yeah, 99 was a huge change at the guard. No one saw that coming. So the Cowboys are bad. The Niners are bad. The Broncos are bad. Packers didn't do much. It's like, wait, this is, like, not the NFL I remember. 2-1. That one misses downstairs. 3-1. Not a good start for Saul Frank coming out of the pen. We do have emojis in the chat again. Any donation comes triple to me. Call. Oh, I love the trade too. As a D-backs fan, I love that trade. It's like Richard was not playing well. I'm like, I thought we were gonna get like a single A guy, and that was it. I thought we were gonna get like some 20-year-old in single A who's now on the prospect list, and you just hope for the best. I wasn't expecting that return, like a legitimate major league guy. 3-2. Full count here. Runner on first will go. The runner on first is IKF. You can really just see the control. Yep, that's the hard part. Well, I put this way. There are certain songs at karaoke that I know going in I'm going to be fine. And then there are certain songs where I'm like, okay, we're going to just hope for the best and cross our fingers. And hope I can do it. Chop foul. Like, it's almost like I know for a fact if I do... like Backstreet's Back. That's one that we're like, okay, like, we're good. We're totally fine. I don't have to worry about that one. And there's some songs like Separate Ways where it's like, okay, we're just going to see. We're going to hope for the best on this. Full count. Oh, no, he swung and missed. Big hack at that one, but swing and a miss. D-backs get out of the jam. It's funny, too, with the LeBron AI season assists. I get it, but it's funny because I didn't even know those videos existed until he filed that lawsuit. I did not know there were videos about LeBron James being pregnant. And now I know that there are videos about LeBron James being pregnant. So thank you for the Streisand effect on that one. Like, I don't even know why you issue a cease and desist on that. Because, I mean, like, no one's going to think it's real because obviously he can't get pregnant. Like, what damage is it doing to your, like... Now people are aware of it. Because you filed that lawsuit, I'm now aware of the fact that there are videos out there of LeBron James being pregnant. I did not know that there were videos of LeBron James being pregnant. Now I know that there are videos out there where LeBron James is pregnant. So thank you, LeBron, for alerting me to the fact that there are videos out there of LeBron James being pregnant. Oh, man. We go top 8, 2-0. This has not been a good offensive series. 18 innings this series, 3 runs scored combined. Well, the Orioles are now 15-0. Orioles are 15-0 runners on second and third with 1 out. How bad can this get is the question. How bad can this get? That one into left. That is going to... That will not bring in a run. The compensation for that? Well, he's going to issue a season assist. For the compensation? I don't know. I don't know. There's layers of Sesame memeage you miss out by ignoring sentinel or troll accounts. Yep. Probably better that way. So my brain would probably rot doing that. Here we go, top 8. Santana was warming up for the Pirates. So he's going the 8th. And Kelly's final line, 6 2/3, 1 earned run allowed. Another great outing from the Promise has got no run support. Santana was warming up in the pen. And he will pitch here. First pitch on the bottom part of the zone in the first strike. 0-1. Dennis Santana. Last time out against the D-backs yesterday, 1 inning. Pitched well in the 8th. No runs allowed, obviously. Did walk 2. But he has looked very sharp as of late. He's allowed just 1 run in his last 17 games over 18 2/3. Is Bron going to Dallas? No, he's not. He is not. 1-1 the count. Two on the count. $17-0 Orioles now. That one outside and low, 3-1. Rockies Insanity run over. Man. Well, that was Rocktober. That's what Insanity was. Insanity was just Rocktober. 3-1. Oh, that should not have been... That was outside. That was outside. Full count. That was outside. That was not in the zone. Cardinals fluke failure? Yes, they were. I mean, they were not a good team that season. That one... Well, that was in the zone. But that's ball 4. Okay, so that was interesting. Tying run at the plate. That was strike 3. Perdomo took that, though, for ball 4. The pitch before that should have been ball 4, but the ump called it a strike. So who knows what's going on at this point. That one in there for a called strike to Marte. He's 1 for 3 today. Yeah, I got nothing on that. That was a bizarre sequence there. But Perdomo on board. Leadoff man on for the D-backs. Back to the top of the order here for Marte. Outside 1-1. Again, every donation counts triple toward you make the call. I think after this you make the call, I've got a new thing for how we're gonna do XP. After this you make the call is done next on Sunday. And this one's close right now. $7 difference. 1-1. It counts as triple. Every game is triple, or every donation triple, as long as the game is taking place. One, two. Yeah, it's for revenge right there, yep. 1-2 to Cattell. Perdomo won first. Chopped. Fair. They will not get Marte out at first, but they'll get Perdomo out at second. Somehow stayed fair. Marte hustled out of the box immediately, though. He knew it. I was hoping I could take one more dribble. If it took one more dribble, Perdomo was probably in scoring position. Bonix is the best, can't score a single point. Yep. We gotta have to talk about Knicks. I've scored as many touchdowns as him this month. It's so bad. Bonix has not scored a touchdown in 6 months. It's, we have to talk. Carroll. First Fitz Swain fouls it off 0-1. Rays lose again. Yeah, they were slumping. Again, they got a lot of games on the road, like, the second half of the season compared to the first half. Like, we had a feeling the wheels could come off at some point. And who wants the 6th seed right now in the AL? Yeah, that's tomorrow. Yes, easily. 0-1. Carroll. Popped up in the shallow right. Reynolds underneath it. The D-backs have scored 1 run in 17 2/3 this series. Graveman is warming up for the D-backs. He'll go the 8th. And here comes Gurriel with 1 on and 2 out. Yeah, 17-0 right now in the Orioles game. Yep. It's really bad. First pitch. Outside, 1-0. Yeah, the greatest quarterback ever? Yeah. He's thrown for no yards in the last 5 months. It's crazy. Wake me up when Mahomes throws a touchdown pass in a regular season game in August. Because he hasn't done that. Other guys have. He has not. 1-0 in their first strike. 1-1. Other guys have thrown touchdowns in August in the regular season. One, Gurriel. That one in there. A bit low, but they called it a strike. Just clipped the zone. One, two. D-backs bats have been lifeless this series. Got the leadoff man on, but nothing after that. And here comes Gurriel, 1-2. We won't give him an August again? I don't think so. I would be surprised. Gurriel, swing and miss downstairs. Man, why are you chasing that? Chases the slider downstairs. Am I surprised Bengals still got a deal done? So I'm not surprised they got a deal done. I'm surprised that they got the deal done and Stewart got everything he wanted. That's what I'm surprised by. I'm surprised that Stewart got everything he wanted. Like, they gave him the guaranteed money at the end, so, like, what was the whole point of that? What was the whole point of what the Bengals were doing? They gave him the guaranteed money. So it's like, what are you doing? Like, you did all that for nothing? Like, Stewart had no leverage. Stewart had no leverage, because he would not have been a first-round pick next year. Stewart had no leverage, so I was confused by that. One week 0 game like college Labor Day weekend, having the Bills every year or something. I wouldn't like that. They get 2 by. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. That's an unfair advantage. That's definitely an unfair advantage. think there's a train for Trey Hendrickson. I'm not sure he gets one once. Yeah. This is baseball? Yeah, this is baseball. Yeah. We're in the bottom of the 8th. There's a break in between the innings right now. So now we got bottom 8. McCutchen, Reynolds, Pham due up here. Yeah, we're a commercial break, so that was the thing. Let's go Paul Brown, not a great arm, but he's stuck in his ways. Not much you can do. Yeah. But they literally, like, Stewart got exactly what he wanted. I would have thought Stewart would have came first, not the Bengals. All right, Graveman. The new pitcher here. Evel Priest to be cut. So 2 games? Yeah, I'm fine with that. You got to have a preseason. We saw what happened in 2020 when there was no preseason. A lot of sloppiness to start, but you got to have a preseason. But 3 games is a lot. Graveman last about 1 inning, 1 hit allowed against the Stros. Now, the ERA does not look great for Graveman. But that is heavily inflated by 1 really bad outing against the Reds, where he went 1 inning and allowed 6 runs. You take that game out of the equation. He's gotten 10 1/3 this season and has allowed 3 runs. So that 1 game aside, I mean, he had a 1.42 ERA to start the year off, rose to 8.64 after that 1 game. So that's one of those where stats are a bit deceiving. 2-0 the count. Top SC team play week 0 game ever. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Probably that'd be very hot, but if you do it in a neutral site, I could see it. 2-0. McCutchen chops it foul on the third base line. Three won the count. Start week 0. Should be. Yeah. Wait a second. Did I misdo the schedule? Hang on. I think I might have. Yeah, hang on. 3-1. Ripped to third, but nice play there by Suarez. 5-3 on the out. Yeah, okay, yeah. I am starting week 0. So we're going to do for week 0. We are not doing that. So good thing I didn't start donations with that yet. So we're not doing, I said before, here was a schedule, and it's the Colts, Bengals, Rams, Browns, Texans, Lions, Broncos, Saints to make the call on that one. We're not doing that. We're going to do college football that day. We're going to do Iowa State, Kansas State. So I completely forgot about that at that time. So straight to miss, 0-1. They did play week 0. Yes. 0-1. Disney on week 0? No, I'm not. I'm at week -1. Will the World Series? I don't think so. I don't think so. Fouled off 0-2. I don't think we'll do any Little League games. Although we do have the Hundo Jack. The Hundo Jack can change a lot, obviously. Preseason? No, we're doing like a ton of preseason. We're doing 9 games for preseason. Upstairs 1-2. Downstairs 2-2. Yeah, last year was way more. But also, I was in Disney for a bit. And also, I didn't know if I was doing college football last year. Remember that last year, I made the split decision. And I don't know how this game is going to go. Well, Lily World Series, I think I'm in Disney for a good part of it. Yeah, I'm going to be in Disney during a part of it. That's why. 2-2. Reynolds popped up. Oh, 3 guys converging it, but calling everyone off as Gurriel and left for the second out. Rocky's stats of today's game pass rate beat single digits. Jeez. I'll send Fam up to bat. You two players sit out? Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, because last year, remember, we didn't do baseball. We didn't do... Not that baseball went first with NFL, but one other count. Disneyland and Disney World, yes, I have. I've been to Disney World, I want to say like 16 times at this point. Disneyland I've been to twice. Slider misses 2-0. They love broadcasting Dolphins live and how to tape the replay. Yep, they do. Bednar is in the pen. You figure he's going to go the 9th. (3-0). That one downstairs. Throw the towel, Rockies? Yeah. Way inside, and Fam gets him over the 4-pitch walk. In comes Cruz. How's your vacation during NFL season? I would never do it. I would never do it. I would never do it. Downstairs, 1 of 5 straight balls thrown by Graveman. Cruz responsible for the only 2 runs of this game. 3 runs combined this series between the two teams. They are a sac fly on a ghost runner and a home run where one of the runs was off an error. So 1 earned run in 18 innings so far this series combined across the two teams. Obviously, not good. Not good. You tell me you watch 2 baseball games and across 18 innings. Well, now 19 actually. My apologies. 19 innings. You see 1 earned run. This is quite the series we've got. Vacation on Pro Bowl week? No, because I set it for the Super Bowl. I set it for the Super Bowl party that week, so I wouldn't do it. If I take a break, all sorts of great stuff's going to go down? Yep. Well, I took a break. I went on the Bryce Young trade, the pick for the trade for the #1 pick happened when I was on a cruise. That would have been an emergency live stream if I wasn't doing that. I don't think I was doing live streams back then. So it was still my apartment. 1-1 chop to second and look at the force with Perdomo at short. We go. Top 9. 2-0 the score. Thoughts on Yankees slumped? Yeah, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. The Blue Jays are starting to run away with things right now. Okay, here's a real stat posted by someone that actually follows me. If you're in this, if you're in the chat, that stat's incredible. The Orioles have scored more runs tonight. 18. They have scored more runs tonight than the Tigers have scored since the All-Star break. We all seem like MLB? No. 2 bad guys who got hurt. You said Boone, that's Arkansas? Yes, he would. Yeah, Boone would be gone by this point, as he should be. As he should be. The Orioles have scored more runs tonight than the Tigers have since the All-Star break. How is that real? How is that a real stat? That is insane. All right, so obviously maybe the best player on the Pirates. And definitely a potential trade target. David Bednar. Pitched yesterday, 1 inning, 3 up, 3 down. Only needs 7 pitches. yesterday. He's in line for a save situation here. Last time he allowed a run was May 23rd. He has been lights out. No runs allowed in his last 22 games. Right, he's given up more runs than Tigers have scored post All-Star break. Wow. Last 21 of 30 is allowed 10 hits. That's it. Benora's been magnificent this season. Suarez chases 0-1 in my last time the trade deadline. Probably not, but I'll be on for like games during that, so. Not sure we're going to be live streaming that, though. I think stuff's just going to trickle in. I don't know yet, though. I don't know. 0-1 the count to Suarez. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Oh, my goodness. Half-hearted swing there. D-backs have done nothing with the bats today. Nothing serious with the bats. Suarez responsible for the only run of this series for Arizona. That came on a sac fly in the 11th inning yesterday. 0-2. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Suarez goes down 3 straight pitchers. None of them in the zone, by the way. And he's been slumping as of late. Ever since that home run stretch, he has not been playing well. 0 for his last, I believe, 13, if I'm not mistaken. The trade deadline this year is July 31st at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So I think we're doing overtime stream before, because then we're going to do the Hall of Fame game that night. So what we're going to do is 8 o'clock. We're going to do the bring ball in the first strike to Barossa, 1-1. We're going to be live for the Chargers-Lions game, and we'll go live for like overtime Q&A at 5. And that'll coincide with the trade deadline. So I'll be on for the trade deadline. It'll be like an overtime stream, if that makes sense. Because I can't do overtime after the Hall of Fame game because I go down to Copper. 1-1 the count to Barossa. That one into left, and running to make the play by the track is Pham for the second out. Had to cover some ground there, saved extra bases. Michael Man for 23 months now, appreciate you, man. Did you see the Clint Grimmer who got called the dumbest person by dispatcher because she made 150 calls in 10 years? Oh my god. How do you make 150 calls in 10 years? Unless you live in like the worst community ever. And that's like a call every 3 weeks. OT streams 4 Thursday football this year? Yes, I will. Yes, definitely. Adrian Del Castillo replacing English. It's the last chance for the D-backs. What were the calls like? And 150 in 10 years, way too much. 0-1 the count. I think I've made like 3. Well, one of them was from that guy's phone. One of them was there was a fire like half mile away. 0-2, and the other one was I heard like some domestic violence. But so I made like 3 in like 6 years out here. Technically 2, because like the other one was not on my phone. 0-2 the count to Del Castillo. One more strike should do it, and check swing. I think he went. He did not. Oh, he did not. Okay, 1-2. Still alive. Somehow, I thought he went. No, he held up. He held up. One, two. Way upstairs and outside, 2-2. Bernard looking for his 16th save of the season. He's in a good spot to get it here. McCann is on deck. Only got to get on board twice today for the D-backs. 2-2. Fouled off, we stay alive. 1/4 shift will help them. Haven't won yet, but they're going to. Barring anything crazy, they're going to. I can't see Bernard blowing this one. D-backs bats have been lifeless this series. I can't see it happening. 2-2 the count. Del Castillo Gets jammed. Fouled off. We stay alive. And Del Castillo replacing English at first. Go ninth of Fenway. Chappie can try to close out with Red Sox in 4-2. After the start the Red Sox had, that's a heck of a bounce back. 2 runs after 1 out. To bounce back like that, impressive. Two. Swing and a miss downstairs. Strikeout. And the Pirates win 2-0. They'll play for the series. They will play for the series tomorrow. All right. That was definitely a game. That was definitely a game. Oh my goodness, that was something else. That game. This whole series has just been holy cow, just boring baseball. Orioles win, by the way. Orioles pull off a stunner, and they win 18-0. Need a big bat. Well, I mean, they have a good offense this year. The problem, like, this series has been rough. All right, with that in mind, let's do some OT. Why not? 5 minutes on the clock. Every donation increases 10 more on the stream. Once the clock is 0, let's get into the stream. You guys know the drill. Neutral site matches? No, I can't see that happening. I mean, they already have some of them, like Rose Bowl, California Classico, and Stanford, but like other than the ones I got right now, I don't see it happening. I don't see it. I'll go just appreciate you, man. We're gonna do some OT. Why not? Obviously, the big story of the day had to be the Grichuk trade, which I'm fine with long term. That's better than the outcome of this game. If I run ball, yeah, I mean, maybe over the course of 2 games I can play 500 ball. For 162, probably not. Definitely not, actually. All right. So you see what takes to get into the queue? Agility on the Knights to try out potential expansion markets. They don't need to do that, though, in MLS because they have USL for that. They have the USL. So I get it for NHL, but I don't think for MLS they would ever do it. Like you're talking like completely different cities? Yeah, I don't think so. Because they have USL. They can test the waters that way. I see what it takes to get into the queue. Any donations? Increase somewhere on stream. Also, any audio, video, ChatGPT. Bonus was not played now. Be concerned if he did in that one. Joe the Tour can Shaq Slim at home celebrity fast money. All right, we'll do that. Which game do you want to get you in the call for it? Appreciate you, man. Get you on. Keller with a 20. Email. All right. I know what that means. I know what that means. All right, I'll do some Phineas and Ferb. We will be doing some Phineas and Ferb. I'm excited for this. All right, here we go. Shaq, celebrity, fast money. I'll take the fish. Right, perfect. Now Keller wants the Dodgers. So 265 and 276. This is gonna be neck and neck. This is gonna be neck and neck in this one. So it's turning for the fences. And Neil the Tour. The Bucks for the Yada Fire. Oh boy. Oh boy. As Gamana's dropped a second in the leaderboard. What did I ever say? No, I would not. I would not. And Pink Ponycle by Yada Fire. Oh boy. So Gamana's dropped a second in the XP. Appreciate you, Neil. Get you on the Cardinals. All right. Our new arrival. All right, here we go. All right. Appreciate you guys a ton. Let's get this thing started. All right. Let's do Shaq, Celebrity Fast Money. Here we go. And then Neil, Sea of Confusion. Oh, is this Atlantic Confusion by Genesis? Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. Let's go. Why has Pittsburgh never had NBA or WNBA? They're not a big market. They had the ABA back in the day. It wasn't the best in terms of support. All right, Sea of Confusion. Beautiful. Pretty sure I got a ton. All right, let's do Shaq, Celebrity Fast Money. Baby, one more time by Yada Fire. Alrighty. Mets are feeble. I don't think they've been winning a lot lately. I'm on a boat by Yada Fire. Oh boy. Samana keeps slipping in the rankings. Samana keeps slipping. Keller's still in first. Neil in second. The XP. I'm on a boat by Yada Fire. I would assume if you're on a yacht, you're on a boat. I would assume that. Country Roads by Yada Fire. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew. Coming in hot right now. On a yacht by Bonafire. Yep. There you go. There you go. Okay, wait. Hang on. Let me just double check. Make sure I have the exact number for this, obviously. So a lot has come in. So we had before. Okay, we had 265. Then Neil donated. So hang on. Give me a second. It was only 24. So that would put it at... So Marlins win, by the way. Put it at 289. There we go. There we go. Marlins are right in this thing. All right. Shaq Fast Money. Here we go. I got no problem with that, Michael. I got no problem with that. Let's come simple. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Here we go, Shaq. MLS manager said challenges. That'd be cool. Yeah. Sounded the greatest pitcher ever, winning the most luster pitcher ever because he had the most wins ever. And he had the most, like, stats ever. Like, he had the most strikes. Still the greatest pitcher ever because he did stuff that will never get topped. Those records will never get topped. He also pitched every day. That's why he had the most lost ever, because he was pitching like 150 times a season. Neil with another. Master of Puppets. Let's go. Appreciate you. 5 more bucks going to Cardinals. Okay, here we go. Good night. Less than 3 hours. Slay. Skipper's missing Christmas. Slay. Submissive lives. Doctor. Jerky. There you go. She did well. She did very well. She did well, I think. Time by out of her. All right, let's do it. She did very well, I think. She did very well, I think. You said I love you. I would have said good night. Your Orioles were 18 on. They look good. 60. Wow. Wow. 60. 5 hours. I would have gone 3, but Cycle made the Hall of Fame was second ballot. Even that was a. You do realize, like, toys, yeah, it's a good answer. I would say the sleigh. Yeah, Birmingham, Memphis, yeah. No, Memphis, I'm fine with. Memphis had no fans. Doctor is a great answer. The US Salt Lake would quit. I would just root for. I would just be a baseball fan at that point. Jerky. Yep. It's a great answer. 47. Wow, 182. 182. And now you're 3. Yep. You're not too far back, though. You're not too far back. Like, I'm looking at the leaderboard. You're not that far back. Like, you'd be surprised. You're not that far back. Red Sox win. Yeah, Orioles are good tonight. Well, again, the Hall of Fame, remember, the Baseball Hall of Fame... Don't make this... Yeah. There's not wrong on that. If I were back, it's not terrible. She was great the first round. She was great. Made 18 points. You can't blow this. It'd be like Peter Griffin with 199. Say chair. Big chair. Little chair. High chair. Please don't blow this, Shaq. He can't possibly blow this. He can't possibly blow this. MLS Next Pro, if a match tie to go penalty shootout, winner of the shootout gets second point. Do you see it coming to MLS for real? No, I don't. I don't see. Borderline Hall of Famer? Oh my god. No, he's not. Okay, last thing you say before I go to bed. Good night. Yep, there you go. That should do it. Thanksgiving dinner. 3 hours. 6. Okay, he went 6. I said Slay. The tree. Yep, good answer. Paramedic. Does that count? Is it the same with Doctor? Charles Barkley. He knew he had the win. He knew he had the win. He just roasted Chuck. I love that. Well, they play different positions. I don't... If he's a borderline Hall of Famer, no one's a Hall of Famer. No one in baseball. If 511 wins... If 511 wins doesn't make you a Hall of Famer, no one's a Hall of Famer. And 7,300 innings pitched doesn't make you a Hall of Famer? Good night. Yeah, he's got the win. He's got the win. He only needs that one. Yep, 35, yep. Yeah, that was obvious. Yeah, obviously Charles Barkley got no points, but... Christopher got 5. He has 6 hours. Yeah, I would have got... Yeah. That's amazing. Could someone for sale? Yeah, that was great. No team start signing in the summer. That is true. I don't even know what number he wore. I also couldn't even tell you what number he wore. Did he even wear a number? I don't even know if he wore a number. I don't even know if they had numbers back in the 1800s. All right, let's do some Phineas and Ferb. I'm excited for this one. Mark Clemens much more than Cy Young. Yeah, but Clemens is a Hall of Famer if it wasn't for the steroids. We all agree on that. Clemens isn't out because of bad performance. Clemens is out because of PEDs. Everyone agrees that Roger Clemens would be a Hall of Famer if he didn't take PEDs. No one disagrees with that. Like, literally no one is saying Roger Clemens is not in the Hall of Fame because of bad performance. Whatever returns to MLS, why won't it never return? Because in Europe, it's not a thing. So I think that's part of why. They want to make the game like Europe. All right, here we go. Phineas and Ferb time. Let's do this. I have to download the video first. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me download this bad boy. Here we go. Skip the theme song. Here we go. So use PEDs? No. No. I don't think they had PEDs for baseball in the 1800s. I don't think. I don't know. They back in the 1900s, they thought smoking was good for you. Back in the 1800s, they thought smoking, like they sold smoke bombs to help you with your health. There's no way he took PEDs. They sold smoke bombs. Cigarettes were thought to be good for you. There is no way Cy Young was on PEDs. There's no way. They didn't have the cars for his time in the majors for the most part. Right, here we go. First episode. It's the bread. Oh, the bread bowl. My God. Oh my God. I love the bread bowl just running gag. Uh-oh. And there goes the wedding ring. So let's get to baseball. The door. The doorbell. It'll be in the jungle. The jingle. Okay. Let's get into. Oh. Oh, she's gonna become a citizen. Oh boy. How did Sarah get into baseball? Oh, tragic backstory. Oh, they pack quickly. So is Perry gonna be in this one? Is Perry gonna be in this one? Redacted area. Oh no. Oh, here comes Perry. But how they get into baseball? I mean, once sports became like popular, like there was a huge market there. How many did he take in his career? All of them. How many? Yes. Did he take how many? All of them. It is build a drill. Uh-oh. Alex wants paid trip to get Bullstump. Hawaii? Why is he in a Hawaiian shirt? Uh-oh, she's fallen in the hole. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. I didn't get a chance to watch the match, but I know Messi didn't play in that one. Yeah, they can make so much money just selling all the gems in that. That'd make so much money. Oh, the mushroom was actually nice. Wait, what? That's a lot different, yeah. Change with illegal. That's great. Oh. Wait, Doof's not even a citizen? Oh my God. Oh, poor parents. Doof's parents were so bad. Man. Highest level of steroids? I think McGuire. I would think McGuire. Oh my God. Oh, she's dead. Oh boy, here come the mole people. Iman's at 300. It's crazy. Same record as the D-backs right now. Of course, Ping Pong coming around in the shadows of the night. In real life? Well, we're not on that song yet. We're doing things for... Well, Vanessa's the one that... Wow. Wow. Oh, Vanessa's dominating these tests. Wow. Just I don't hear the I don't hear Shadows of the Night in that. Preparation for arrival. We've gone away. Oh. I got the messages though, like just because things are yeah. I felt bad for Doof. Yeah, it's over the real song. Yeah, I don't hear it. Oh, poor Doof. You aren't gonna take some. Yep. I take that much drugs. Is he gonna take skins at the queue? I get where he's coming from on this. It's like, I suffered, you should have to suffer too. He said like trauma from Gimple Stump, and Vanessa is not like this. Actually, like, wow. I want to some girls who want to have fun on F sharp minor. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Obviously, before the key change, now with somebody. Yes. Most wins, Marlins. Should benefit from the hit for like me. Oh no. Yeah, dude's gonna make it. Oh no. Uh-oh. There's the ring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The whole ground is caving in. Uh-oh. Well, they have the drill at least. They can drill through that. Oh, now the drill's broken. Uh-oh. That's so... We're not going to eat people, Bell Sheets. Let's say I drew her among other things. Mrs. moved to Y, went to visit her, told not to touch anything, especially wildlife, because there could be foreign germ. Ooh. That's a weird dream. Uh-oh. Yeah, Doof does not like change. Wait, that kickball field is massive. Oh. Oh. Harry and Doof are having a moment. Oh my god. Hey, Perry and Doof are gonna get. Oh. Wait, so if you didn't have a parent, you couldn't be a citizen of Gimpleshump? You couldn't be a citizen if you didn't have a parent. Oh my god. Your mom's playing well. Oh! Uh-oh. Vardy ever comes to MLS? I think at some point, yeah. I think at some point. Yeah, there's no water. Oh. Connor with the tour. Sesame Street Cookie Monsters Report. All right. There's Reds. Perfect. Appreciate you, man. Oh, but there's the water. I love how the plots tie together. I love how they tie together like that. How do they tie together? Like, that was incredible. Mostly Cleveland? No, probably not. You already got a team in Columbus and got a team in Cincy. I don't think we're going to see 3 in Ohio. Did they make a return? MLS? I think so, at some point. I think at some point, yeah. Well, that was good. The Mantis fact. Yeah, you have a shot at the playoffs, you do. With the way you're playing right now, absolutely. You know the fireworks can be made by the out of fire. All right. What is Buford doing? From Mock Macaws. And then Portsmouth sure made by out of fire. All right. Oh my God! What is that? How does the tree? How does the tree hold that structure in the first place? How on earth does this tree hold that much? He's up to something, alright. Oh, Measure My Group has no friends. Oh. Oh, good on Carl. Monologue. I love the dynamic between the two. The dynamic is just so good between Doof and Neil. Not a fire. Appreciate you, man. Lincoln Yacht Numb. All right. Let's do it. Then Yacht like the wolf. Oh, let's go. That was an impressive mansion. All right, here we go. Why have the birds seen a movie theater? That does not rhyme. How does no one know? Like, how does the tree hold that much? Just look up and see the house. Just look up and... You feel like he would have an innator to get rid of these mantises. You would think. There's not even evil in this episode. Oh. If you have a yacht fire, alright, we'll do that. Appreciate you, Neil. Mantis fact. Oh, now the mantis know that. Oh, my God. Uh oh, here come the. Well, they're all gonna be in one place now. Wait, he's got a ring. Wait, what? That was all planned. That was all planned. That was incredible. Got over the tour. Get you on the Reds. That was incredible. But William Hung. Haven't heard William Hung in a while. Oh my God. That was... I gotta give him a lot of credit. He fooled me there. He fooled me on that one. Fish have a 0.0% chance to make the World Series. Brace a 0.1. That makes no sense. What are the odds right now on the D-backs? Uh-oh. Let's just eat their husbands. He doesn't want Doof to die. He's gonna save Doof and kill the Menaces. Oh, that's... The Dynamics are so good. What are the Marlins odds of making it? On FanDuel. Can you even bet on them? You can bet on the Yankees to make it, but... Neil with a 5 ET by Yachtifire. Alright. It's fine. The Marlins have the same odds to win the World Series as the Rockies. Right now. Which is insane to me. For obvious reasons. Plus 100,000 odds. And Neil, the 569. Oh no. Oh, it's Bird. 94.60. Appreciate you, man. That gets you to 60. Yep, that's what I thought. I love it. Yeah, when your life's on the line, mouse facts do not get fun. Should I bet 5 on the Marlins to win the World Series? Play ping pong with the satellite. And plus 100,000. That's the same as the Rockies. Oh God. All the birds are camouflage. Oh, yes, that's your advantage. Alright. Alright. That doesn't make any much logical sense. Oh, that's good. Oh, we got front face Ferb. We got front face Ferb during this one. Oh, let's go. Let's go. And to edit the part where Connie says that to make a JOJ. Did not know that. Okay. We're gonna do this. All right. We're gonna put a bet on the Marlins because why the heck not? Plus 100,000 is insane for a team that is literally in the hunt right now. Oh, poor doof. We're 5 back. Plus 100,000. That's insane to me. Bunch of pretty... But... See what series called Braves? I know that there was a series that existed like that, but I don't, like... Uh-oh. Oh, it's a cute photo. Oh, cute photo. Uh-oh. Oh, mom's a bird. Perry's a bird. What? Candace is a bird. Wait, what? Wait. Question mark. Oh, so that's gonna be a new episode. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have 5 on the Marlins to win 5K. Literally $5. Why the heck not? NL winner. Because there's no playoff odds. They're the same odds. They're the same odds as the Rockies. It makes no sense. They're the same odds as the Rockies. I put 5 on the Marlins there. Why not? I just waste $10 down. 5 on the Marlins for the NL. 5 on them to win the World Series. Why are they... I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me just make a tweet about this, and then... I like those episodes. The first one, I'm assuming the first one is the one that people are, like, raving about. Second one was cute. I liked it too, but the first one, I'm assuming that was incredible. Hang on, give me a second here. Hang on. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. They literally have the same odds as the Rockies. I'm like, why the heck not? Why the heck not? We'll throw 5 down on them to win the NL, 5 on them to win the World Series. Why the heck not? Oh, we have a trade. We have a trade to announce. The Yankees are trading for Ahmed Rosario. They're giving a beater and 18-year-old outfielder Martinez. But they do get Rosario from the Nationals. But Joe with the 5. Appreciate you, man. Get you on the fish. 1 second higher doof. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This could get ugly. I was like, why not? I'll just put 5 down. Why not? All right. So with that, we're going to do a lot of Yada Fire right now. So, let's see what we got here. Appreciate all you guys a ton. Already over 100 this stream. You guys are insane. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Yada Fire. So we're going to start with D in a box. Let me just get a banana really quickly, because I do need to get some need really quickly. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to refill my water, take a quick bathroom break, and then we will commence or resume the rest of the OT period. So give me a second here, and then we'll do the rest. So give me a second. All right. Hopefully Jared Verse didn't cause too much trouble. What do you think will be the 2026 World Cup final? I hope it's the USA. There's no chance it's going to be. There's no chance it's going to be the USA. I'm going to go... I'm going to go for the World Cup final. France against Spain. I'm going France against Spain. Wait, the Mets lost again? We'll see. We'll see. And right now, the Mets are only down 1-0, so... Alright. I just saw the play that Devers made at first. What the heck was that? Yeah, I saw they're losing. Yeah, it's 1-0 in the 5th inning. All right. Yada Fire, Diamondbacks. Here we go. I definitely heard that Kenny Loggins influence already on this. Come on with $1. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That'll get you back in the top 3. Guess 200. Appreciate you. I'll get you in the top 3, too. Appreciate you, man. Put your stuff to tomorrow? Okay. All right. Wait, including the one we're doing, including the Dino box right now, or just. No, I did before. What am I set? Push them. Oh, all good. Okay. All right. All good. All right. I'll copy and paste it. We'll see. Yeah, we'll do it the next time we do OT. I don't know when the next time we're doing OT is. I think tomorrow, but no promises. But I think tomorrow. All right. All good. All good. Everything okay? Everything okay, or we're just... Will I be on the ticket? Well, Elon's not, like, you have to be you have to be born in the U.S., so he literally cannot be on the ticket. He literally cannot be on the ticket. Alright. All good, man. All good. I'll do Cookie Monster, and then... Alright. It's important. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Cookie Monster. These cookies are important. Cookies that important to you that it's gonna just devour it. You're running together? Yeah, but don't trust him. Again, he can't. He literally can't run. He's not born in the U.S. You have to be born in the U.S. to be able to be president or run for president. He literally cannot run. He just left. He wanted everything to be moved to tomorrow. No, just want everything moved to tomorrow. Cookies are important to him, yes. How many cookies he's devouring? He can devour, like... I want to see him compete against Joe Chestnut in a cookie eating contest. Yeah, these... And this is like 100 cookies in 20 seconds. That's impressive. Does he have any thoughts on the family? Oh, the Family Guy skit where they tie him down to the bed. Oh, that's incredible. I love that one so much. I love that. Anytime Family Guy does the Muppets, like with Kermit, oh, it's so funny. Anytime I do the Muppets. All right, Survey USA by William Hung. I'm very scared for this. Oh, he's not even hitting the notes. He's flat on everything. Oh, he's not hitting a single note. This might be his worst cover yet. This might be his worst cover yet. As crazy as that sounds. Oh god, the falsetto. I don't think he did the falsetto. Why does he have other foods as well? Because he literally only eats cookies. That's his thing. He's full because he only eats cookies. That's his thing. That's kind of a shtick. Why does he have overall foods, not just cookies? Like he devours layers anything in sight? Oh, well, I mean, but he's like addicted to cookies. Chance to go final in 26, I'd be stunned. I would be stunned. Nothing about Team USA has been inspiring the last 24 months. Oh man, yeah, I've seen nothing that's been inspiring. So I'm going to bed. All right, all good. All right, appreciate tuning in, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's do the one in quartet. Do a ChatGPT. Yeah, that was quite the cover. That was quite the cover. I'll see you tomorrow, man. I appreciate you, man. All right. Again, tomorrow we'll have a video as well. It's gonna be a long video. We're going. We're going to talk about broadcast controversy. Probably about 30 minutes long. Browns have 6 wins this season. Could be tough. They need good quarterback play. And I don't think they have it. Good Monster reminds me of Busted from Arthur. The latter also eats expired moldy food and makes you wonder how neither of them have ever gotten sick. Well, to be fair, Buster is a rabbit and Cookie Monster is a Muppet, so I don't know how their organs work. So I don't know how their organs work. Don't know how their organs work. Hit a deer. Oh god. Oh no. You okay, man? You okay? Would I be terrified of Cookie Monster if he was real? No. No. Cookie Monster, he's a Muppet. He eats cookies. That's all he does. Cookie Monster's not tall. Cookie Monster, oh wait, he's 6.5 feet tall? Oh, crap. Okay, I would be. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't realize he was 6.5 feet. I didn't realize... Okay, never mind. I didn't realize he was 6.5 feet tall. Yeah, I actually would be terrified. I'm going to change my answer. I actually would be kind of terrified. I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize he was 6.5 feet tall. I don't know how they got that, but... Apparently he's 6.5 feet. So... Alright, let me put this ChatGPT in. You know, apparently he is 6.5 feet tall. You know, he'd say, I think he eats letters and tables. Yeah, but I don't eat letters. I mean, maybe the letters deserve to get eaten. I don't know. Maybe the letters are edible. We just didn't realize that all this time. Maybe the letters are actually edible. Tables be concerning. Yeah, 6.5 feet tall, I'd be concerned. I'd be concerned if he's actually 6.5 feet tall. I'll be a bit concerned. All right. So, let's do this ChatGPT. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. Okay, we'll have a new video dropping tomorrow. All right, here we go. ChatGPT time. Cookie Monster is not that tall. Is he shorter than adults? That's what I thought, but apparently he's 6.5 feet tall. Apparently... Apparently... He is much taller than a normal person, towering over people and estimated height of 7 feet tall. Okay, so on the show he's 3 feet. In artwork, he's 7 feet. So when he's shown in artwork, he's 3 feet. But when he's on the show... So, like, the artwork that's canon, how far would a non-UEFA comparable nation make it in the 26th World Cup? I mean, we saw one make it to the semis last year. I'm going to say quarters this year. I'm going to go quarters. I'm going to say quarters. I think... if I had to guess on the semifinals for the World Cup, again, I have France... playing Spain, and I would say... man. Go Argentina, Netherlands. If I had to guess. Alright, let's do this ChatGPT. Oops, wrong thing. Here we go. So, the Brat Pack gets hired at Doof, Vince Schmertz, Evil Incorporated, and everything goes wrong. So, let's do this. Doof is now in his lab. Finally, after countless evil interns mysteriously quitting, but mysteriously means screaming and running away... Oh, man, my voice is like shot. I appreciate you, Kurt. I've hired fresh new help. Behold, 4 bright young minds full of untapped villainous potential. They all enter the building now. This place smells weird. I demand a throne chair. I don't do plastic seats. Appreciate you, Kevin. I don't want to do work. I'm tired. This isn't even evil. This is boring. Oh, what could possibly go wrong? Doof is trying to teach the kids how to build an inator. Okay, kids. First, we'll use the trans micro configuration ray to amplify sound waves from times. Wait, are you guys even listening? I'm giving you a backstory. Are you guys even listening? They press about. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my voice. We're trying. I'm fine. Everything else just. Doof voice is not there today. They're pressing buttons on the panel. This button is sparkly. I'm pressing. No, wait! She slams the button. Sparks fly, and alarm blares, and the machine begins malfunctioning already. I didn't get to press the button first. I want pudding too. Why does he get pudding? I'm telling Mom. Meanwhile, Doof is stuck to the ceiling now. The kids have basically put him on the ceiling because of the pudding explosion. Wait, how is this even possible? Who activated the dimensional vortex? I'm the queen of this building now. Bow to me, you weird science man. The kids have taken over. Caillou is lying on the floor because the vending machine stole his quarter. It ain't my money. This machine's a liar. I wanted apple juice, not carrot sticks. I want chocolate milk. This is the worst job ever. I got the last one because I'm the most important. Doof is just panicking as he realizes he unleashed demons on the world at this point. They broke 3 inhibitors, summoned a fire-breathing unicorn, declared war on the janitor, and launched a cupcake in the moon. This is beyond my pay grade. This is insanity. Suddenly, the pillow fort collapses that Doof has made to try and shield himself from the kids. We're bored. Perry watches the disaster. Agent P. So Doofenshmirtz is up to no good, but should we intervene? Which, basically is code for now. Now let's just watch the madness unfold. Curse you, little brown bear, indeed I'll be with little princess and Caillou. Where's Perry? Oh, man. Oh, that was good. Alright, so we have 18 minutes, but that time was put on by Neil and he left. So we're going to sign off, unless we get anything else in the queue. Because that time was put on by Neil. We've never had that happen before. So that's one of those weird situations where he had to go. So I'll put 2 minutes on the clock. I'll put it to 2 minutes. Again, any more donation to ChatGPT, anything like that. Because a lot of it was thrown by Neil and he had to go. So we'll do that the next time we do OT. How do you think Lundqvist would have called the ending of the Tennessee-Alabama game? Oh, man. Who had a good call? Be no sleeping in Knoxville tonight, maybe? Game of the season? No sleeping in Knoxville? You can smoke the cigar now? It's another victory cigar with Tennessee. Is there any donation to any ChatGPTs, anything like that? Just let me know. I will get you on it. Tennessee's Rockets top the Tide. I don't know if you would do that pun, but maybe like Tennessee at long last. You could celebrate. How's it going, man? Appreciate you, man. We got about 30 seconds left in this OT. Any requests, any audio, video, ChatGPT, and we'll be doing that. So, if you have anything, just let me know. I'll put it in. Otherwise, we will sign off here. Our NFL preseason games we're going to in person. They're dirt cheap. They're dirt cheap. You go for the, I'll put it this way, you don't go for the gameplay. If you're going to a preseason game in person, you're not going for the gameplay. You're going to see the stadium. You're going to, unless you're like a diehard fan of the team. If you're talking like a neutral fan, no. Like, I've been to Cardinals preseason games. You go because it's cheap. It's dirt cheap. It's dirt cheap. Like, I got into a Cardinals preseason game for like $6. I was able to get down to the 50 for the second half. You also, you go because you get to experience a stadium without the crowds, necessarily, especially for the second half. I would say yes. Depends on the price, obviously. Like, I've never paid more than $10 for a Cardinals preseason game. I've never paid more than $10 for a Cardinals game. Preseason. Training camp is free. So, believe me, I would not be paying a cent to go to a Cardinals training camp. You get some pretty good deals, too, preseason most of the time. A lot less competition on stuff, which is nice. So, I would say, yeah, why not? Head to Chicago in the middle of next month, Bears to a preseason game. I would go. Oh, 100%. To experience a stadium? Absolutely. Experience what a Bears game is like? I would go 100%. I would 100% go to that. I would 100% go to that. Yeah, I would say go. I would definitely say go. I would definitely say go. All right. So we're going to go to a Cubs game. Well, you have to go to a Cubs game. You got to see Wrigley. All right, so last call for anything, any audio, video, ChatGPT, and then we will be, we'll sign off. Again, tomorrow we're going to do Mets-Giants. Tomorrow we're doing Mets-Giants. I don't think we're doing the D-backs game earlier in the day. Don't think we're going to do that. Because I do want to get some videos out. So, I think we're just going to do Mets-Giants. I think I'm going to do an overtime stream before that, though. I might do an OT stream at like 4:30 Eastern time. Well, yeah, I might do an OT stream at like 4:30 Eastern time. I'm not sure yet. No promises on that. I might do one. Don't know. You might go preseason. Yeah, they should be cheap. I mean, a Bears game probably would be pretty cheap for preseason. Most teams, it's dirt cheap preseason. Let me just check. Let me check SeatGeek. Let me check SeatGeek. Oh, that's a bit more than I thought. Let's see what I was waiting for. Look at, oh, nice. Jealous of that. It's actually a bit more than I thought, but I'm sure we'll drop as the game gets closer. 40. Wow, it's actually. Huh, that's actually more than I thought for a Bears game. $50 for a preseason game. That's a lot. Let's still do it. How many times are you going to be able to see that stadium? Cardinals are going to get in for preseason for $20. Also with the Chiefs and the Raiders, so two teams that have fan bases out here. Our last call for anything, I was going to sign off here again. Tomorrow we're going to be live for Mets-Giants for sure. And then, I don't know, maybe? If David game, it should be cheap, yeah. It's one of those you can just buy. You can just buy right away. You can buy that day and be fine. So, yeah. I think that's going to do it for this. Appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. Pirates win 2-0. Again, we had a late start because of the rain delay, but worked out all right. And then obviously Grichuk got traded mid-game. So tomorrow, Mets-Giants at 7 o'clock Eastern time. 7:10, we'll go live at 7 for that. And yeah, I don't think we're doing D-backs Pirates tomorrow. So I think we're just doing the Mets-Giants. and then hopefully OT after, depending on how the game goes. And I'll introduce some new XP things once we close that You Make the Call. So tomorrow will be the last day, and then we'll have on Monday, I'm going to introduce a brand new system for XP, which will be fun. Utilize that a little bit. So appreciate you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off, and I will see you guys tomorrow night. New video dropping at 8 o'clock Eastern time in the morning.